Welcome to Let's Talk Jets Radio.
Mr. Tyrone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing, Mr. Tyson Roush? How we doing tonight, sir?
Tyrone, you got a wish list, man?
I wish this team had more balls and had more morality than this to be manipulated and play like this, but that's just Tyrone speaking. What do I know?
Well, it's going to get – oh, wait, hold on a second. I think we have a special guest joining us this evening.
Oh, my goodness. Who could it be?
Look at the third amigo.
Yeah! Let's go!
I just have one question. Are you motherfuckers done crying yet or what?
Nah, fuck the crying.
Oh, we missed out. We missed out on Derek Carr. Does Rodgers not want to come here? We're going to get shut out. Shame on Woody Johnson for interfering. You guys done? Are we good now?
Nah,
you all right?
Nope, I'm not done yet.
No?
Nah,
are we going to complain about the wish list? Or?
No, wait, well, hold on. We'll see.
Jesus.
Well, hold on. Actually, the funny, we already lost him. You come on, we already lost him already. So first of all, let's start with Kevin coming back first. Welcome back, prime time. You have been sorely missed.
Yes,
I had to deal with this jackass for the last fucking 2 weeks. It's been brutal, man. So thank you for coming just for that.
Hey, man,
So,
I missed
yeah,
you,
go ahead.
bro.
So glad to be back. Missed you guys. Missed the chat. I mean, I genuinely don't know what I'd be doing without all you guys. I still have so many of you to reach back out to. Just thank you for checking in on me. It meant the world to me, my dad, my family. These last 2 weeks have been absolutely ridiculous. Again, just sadness, anger, grief, guilt, like all sorts of different, emotions. It's been a roller coaster. So just having this show, having some normalcy, it's everything for me right now. So thank you guys.
And well, welcome back. And it's bad when people they're calling you the main reason for this show because me and Tyrone are boring.
Well, did you hear the shit I had to listen to the last 2 weeks?
Yo.
Listen.
You guys fucking need me back.
Yo, what happened? Hey, listen, you know what's really crazy, Prime?
What's crazy is we're on the brink of getting one of the greatest quarterbacks in football history, and you motherfuckers are complaining about it.
I wasn't
Talking about
complaining
talking about 2024, looking at the future, what's going to happen next year. We got to do this all
We
over.
didn't complain last night. I'm excited.
I could give a flying fuck about 2024
my
right now.
problem is this.
Let's have some fun this year, man.
This fucking wish list shit just bothered the shit out of me.
Well, hold on. Let's start before we go to wish list. Let's go to positive. Well, first of all, thank you very much, man.
Appreciate that,
thank you
Yo,
guys.
man, thanks so much, man.
And thank you guys for joining us because there's like 75 shows tonight at the same time at 8 o'clock. So we definitely appreciate you guys checking us out. Love you guys. Without prime time, the show hasn't been the same. I know it hasn't been the same because Tyrone is bullshit, man. I had to like.
Wow.
It's just ridiculous, man.
Wow.
I had to listen to his nonsense,
Chad
and the
knows.
caller's nonsense.
Yo, man,
Ridiculous.
you know what's crazy, Prime Time?
You need people like me.
Yo, the
You
voice,
need
of,
people like
the
me.
voice of reason, man. Because Tyson been off the deep end. Yo, all this bullshit, man, yelling and screaming at me, man. I'm just glad you back, bro. I appreciate it, bro.
So we'll go to the positives first, and there's a lot of rumors of what the Jets can do at wide receivers. Corey Davis going to get cut, and they go out, and I think the move they made today was phenomenal. I love it. Alan Lazard, 4 years, $44 million, $22 million guaranteed, and all of a sudden people are like, "Oh my God, they overpaid $44 million." You don't look at the $44 million, look at the $22 million, and you look at all the things he brings to the table. Familiarity with the offense, the quarterback loves him. You need depth at wide receiver. He's 6'5", 230. He's physical, a good blocker, a good possession receiver. He checks all the boxes, dude. This is a quality player. Like, if you're worried about $44 million, you're just not really paying attention. So prime time, as your introduction back, talk about Lazard.
Who cares about the cap right now? Honestly, like this is a win now team. They're going for it for the next 2 years. Isn't that what we've been waiting for?
Yep.
Right, to have a draft class that we could build around. So this is the time to spend money around your quarterback. Get him a weapon that he's familiar with. Somebody that's physical. Like you said, he's a good possession receiver. He knows the offense with Hackett. Why the hell not? It's a perfect signing.
And he's a good and the thing is he's not being paid to be a number one wide receiver. Your number one wide receiver is Garrett Wilson. He's a very good a 2A, but he serves so many good purposes in this offense. It's a perfect fit, dude. And it's not, and the Rodgers thing is a plus, but he's a good player, man. So I mean, what'd you think, Tyrone? 'Cause I know Tyrone's got some venom in his throat tonight. So we're
I'm
definitely
sure he
I
hates
mean,
this
yo,
move.
listen, I don't have a problem with this move, and I thought this would be something that we did anyway, But the problem I have, I'll address later on. I thought it was a good move. I wanted to move on from Corey Davis, which I think they're going to end up doing, and I think Lazard just comes in. He's big, he's physical, he gives us something that we don't have. He's a different kind of dimension. He's a great blocker. You know what I'm saying? From all accounts, he's a great locker room guy, and he's something that's going to give us a different kind of aspect of what we have on his team. So I have no problem with that move. That's not the issues that I have tonight, sir. So, I'm good.
so we have some interesting developments that we can get into too before we go into the wish list. Primetime. I don't know if you saw Steve's call. We had an incident with Steve.
The corn. That was the laugh I needed that night because I was in a dark place and that call brought me some laughter. I desperately needed that.
So you know about the Steve debacle with the 3 pounds of corn and 3 pounds of feathers.
Yo.
So and then did you realize that we had Gunny on from Green Bean last week?
Woo!
Great call.
And he was phenomenal. But the problem we have now is that Elmo fired Tyrone, and they want Gunny to replace Tyrone.
Yeah, I mean, so.
From what I was seeing in the chat, it looked like the chat was saying that Gunny was running circles around Tyrone.
Yeah,
if I had that right.
Yep.
You know what?
Okay.
And you know what?
I'm gonna let you talk.
No, I mean, you're fine because actually, I just wanted to let y'all know. I was waiting for you to come back to announce this on the air. This will be my last show that I've already been put out there. So Tyson already let me know this will be my last show. So
you're going to Jets turbulence.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna start the I charge for hugs podcast coming out in 2027. Let y'all know how I do. So but I ain't going no motherfucking way. You know why? Because Tyson cut the check. So if you don't like me, don't watch the show.
Well,
I'm here, baby.
Well, if I cut the check, you better not don't try cashing it because it's gonna bounce.
Hey, listen, Tyson, I'm still spending last money check, baby. We good. We still up, baby. But Gunny killed that shit, no problem.
This is very true, man. This is very true. One video a year from Tyrone.
Yo, listen.
And about 20 promises that he's going to do 2 a week.
You know what?
What's worse? Tyrone's promises of making videos or Tyrone's promises on sending us the sweatshirt that never happened? Which promise is worse?
I mean, the sweatshirt's been longer, right?
I think so.
I mean, that's been like 2 years. So.
Listen, when we get off the air, we have our off-air meeting. I'm going to say something to you about these videos. I'm going to leave it at that.
I don't want to hear it. We can talk about it here. We're all family here.
Okay.
Well, all I do is scroll through the channel. All I do is scroll through the channel and see all my own videos. That's all I see.
I'm just saying.
I was doing good until the last 3 fucking weeks.
Yeah, Tyrone's gonna do a video tomorrow. It'll probably be on Facebook. I'll just go live.
Wonderful.
My videos there because when I
another thing we don't properly utilize.
They don't get sent properly up. So what do you want me to do? Like I said, with prime time. I see it's Gangham on time. You've been gone for 2 weeks, so I guess you get the pass this week. So it's just fuck Tyrone tonight.
No, this is called
somebody's got to check you.
We're doing housekeeping stuff here. We're getting rid of all the issues that Prime has caught up to speed. Don't want to miss anything. You got fired.
I'll answer every Instagram, DM, comment. I'm gonna get back on everything.
He didn't miss a beat.
Let me get back to some normalcy.
So Aaron Rodgers will be on McAfee tomorrow at 1:00, which will be must watch for everybody. I think people are streaming for it, taking off of work and every other nonsense.
My students might have to watch that tomorrow. I don't know if it's appropriate or not.
I mean, I can't. There's no way I can work tomorrow. It's impossible. There's no way to be able to see because if you're sitting at work, you'd be literally like just staring at your phone, and be like it's So I think there's like five different channels actually streaming his interview, which is funny. But the wish list. The wish list is a very interesting thing because the reactions are all over the place, and Tyrone and I completely disagree 1,000% on this. So primetime, you're the man of reason. You're a very intelligent football mind. You understand the lay of the land around here. When Aaron Rodgers says, you know what, I want Lazard, I want Cobb, I want Beckham, Mercedes Lewis. What do you think about that wish list?
Wasn't there an old saying? I think it was actually from Parcells about if you're going to hire the chef to cook the meal, let him pick the ingredients. Mm-hmm. So what's the issue with allowing Aaron Rodgers to have some say with some guys that he's familiar with? Why not? I can't imagine finding an issue with that.
So
the guy's a proven winner. He knows what it takes to win. Clearly, he sees something in these guys. whether it's just familiarity or he knows that they could work within the offense, whatever it is. Like I'll trust him over the Jets and their front office.
But what if this means getting rid of younger talent that's already on the roster that we think is a quality player?
Such as who?
Okay, if Mercedes Lewis, who's definitely on the downside of his career, good blocker. You want to get rid of Conklin, Uzuma, Ruckert? Who's going to go there?
I could give a shit about Uzama or Conklin, to be honest with you.
Come on.
But the problem is, though, they restructured both their contracts already. So both those guys are locked in. So, you can't even really move them.
So you get rid of Ruckert?
I wouldn't, but they didn't use him at all last year. I mean, he was a third-round pick.
That's their fault.
Did they draft him? Did they draft him because he was a fit for LaFleur's offense? Does he fit in Hackett's offense now? I mean,
so now a young, promising player we're going to give up on so Aaron Rodgers can bring in Lewis. Listen, I get it. Listen, when you bring in a guy like Aaron Rodgers, the only way he's going to come here, you want him completely comfortable. If he wants to bring in Cobb, I have no problem with it. Lazard, no problem. You want to get Tunyon, Corey Linsley, I'm cool with all this shit, but don't bring in guys that we know are well past their prime, can't compete. Start cutting our young players. Because that's the only thing I'm worried about.
The thing with Lewis and Cobb, though, I mean, those guys aren't having prominent roles. Cobb is going to be your fifth receiver, probably at best, and Lewis would be your third, maybe fourth tight end. So what's the issue in that? That's good depth to have, right? If they know the offense, they're veterans. Even if they're past their prime, they're not going to play a lot.
In other cases, Tom Brady did the same thing. Peyton Manning did the same thing.
Yeah.
But in Tyrone's world...
Sure did. He sure did. Let's get with it. Can Tyrone go now? You guys y'all done hugging each other and shit? Can I talk now?
I mean, you guys been doing that for the last 2 weeks. Go ahead.
Okay, well, listen. You know what? Prime time. I was gonna think I was gonna be nice the first day back, but shit, since you want to smoke, we'll just go ahead and jump into it. This is the problem with all of this bullshit that you're talking about. You said let the cook the ingredients. Number one, that's what you got a fucking GM for. That's what his job is. To cook the, you know what I'm saying? To gather all of that good stuff and let the coach cook it. This is the problem. You know what I'm saying? I can understand you want to get one or two players, and I don't have an issue with that. But what we start doing is when you start catering to what Aaron Rodgers wants. Number one, Aaron Rodgers has one Super Bowl. Let's not act like he's Tom Brady. Tom Brady got 7 of those motherfuckers.
Wait, hold on. Time out.
Don't time out me. Let me say what I got to say.
How
are
you discrediting a Super Bowl?
Stop me? Y'all just gonna stop me? Let me finish.
Because you're discrediting a Super Bowl.
One of the best quarterbacks of all time.
Yo, listen, Tom Brady got 7 of those things. Yo, listen, you're telling
me. Is Aaron Rodgers one of the best quarterbacks of all time?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
You're
just
telling
making
me
sure.
You're going to use Tom Brady as your example?
What
other quarterback is going to measure up to Brady?
You rather jeopardize everything for what this man wants. What kind of example are you setting? We look so.
What are we jeopardizing by signing Cobb and Mercedes Lewis?
Because whatever he wants Odell Beckham
for a combined $4 million that they'll probably get.
He wants Odell Beckham as well.
What's wrong with Odell? I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that too, actually.
$20 million a year?
For how many years? 2-3 years?
Tyrone, once this team sold their soul and went all in on Aaron Rodgers, if you're going to go all in. If you're gonna go all without Rodgers, go all in, dude. Go 1,000% in, and in 2 years, be like, let the dust settle. Like, hopefully, we won some shit because there's no other way to handle this. You can't half in with Aaron Rodgers. No. You just say, you know what? He's our plan A. He wants to come here. What do you think will make you in your best environment to be the best quarterback you could possibly be? So the Jets have no excuses. We gave him the best chance to win. Go win.
Could you imagine Beckham, Garrett Wilson, and Elijah Moore?
Yo, listen, you have no problem with him just whatever
no, I
he
don't.
wants.
I don't.
God, bro.
Because this is nuts, this is the devil we chose, dude. The minute you go after we knew this was going to happen. The minute you go after a guy like this
severity, though.
He did the same thing with the Packers for how many years?
God, bro.
This is surprising you?
Well, you're saying this is not. I'm like, this is fun. We're talking about we're the 4th best odds to win a Super Bowl right now. This is fun. We've been waiting for this, dude.
Go all in. All in. He wants Beckham, get Beckham. You want whoever. I don't even care anymore. We're beyond being responsible. Man, as long as we're not cutting like guys, we're not getting rid of young players that really have value. I don't care.
So we're saying fuck Garrett Wilson, fuck Elijah.
Dude, Garrett Wilson's gonna be a Pro Bowler with Aaron Rodgers. Garrett Wilson could be Devontae.
Garrett Wilson's gonna be Garrett Wilson's gonna be better if Odell Beckham's on the other side of him.
It ain't but one ball to go.
Garrett Wilson's
and Aaron Rodgers will spread it around.
That's
not going to be an issue.
Oh my God, man! Okay,
he is going to be a superstar.
We're complaining
with
about
this
depth
guy.
at receiver now. Too many weapons?
Nah,
That's a problem?
no, it's not too many
You
weapons.
don't
It's
want
just,
too many weapons?
yo, I just don't understand. So, okay,
What
so he
happens if
wants
Garrett
this.
Wilson gets hurt?
He wants this wish list. What happens with the next thing he wants to do? I mean, like, it's
Then he
just
can
like,
have it.
yo, it's like, yo, having no balls, man. Like, yo, where the fuck is your balls at?
Balls
You're
for
just
what?
gonna cater to whatever the fuck he wants.
Yes, because he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah.
One of the best to ever do it. Why not?
Yeah, you're right, prime time. You're right. This is
What
why
are you
this
doing?
team. This is why this organization is what it is, man. Because of shit
Wait,
like
wait,
this.
This
wait.
organization
None
is
of
what
that
it is
shit,
if it
bro.
would have signed Derek Carr. That would have been the same old Jets type of move.
The organization is what it is because we drafted Zach Wilson. Now you have a win now team with no quarterback. They're going
Win-now
out to get the
team.
best possible
Tyson,
option
win-now-
available for him.
How we a win now team?
How are we not? Wait, we're not a win now team with a top 10 defense, and you got Brees Hall,
Where-
Garrett Wilson, Lazard,
Tyrone,
Conklin,
Tyrone,
Zuma.
Tyrone,
Yeah,
weren't you trying to tell me the
suck.
Jets could win something with Derek Carr, but now they can't win something with Aaron
Yo,
Not a
Rodgers?
win
I'm
now
not
team.
saying that, yo. My problem is this. This is my issue. We're sitting here letting this guy dictate every single thing, looking like a fucking just a fool in this. Don't get me wrong, man. I understand if he wanted 1 or 2 pieces. I'm cool with that. You get a whole fucking wish list, a dream
so what?
It was
list.
4 or 5 players. So what?
So
I
what?
mean,
If
You're not
you
going to
get-
sign
if
all
you-
4 of them.
If you get 2 of the
So-
5, who cares?
So what if he says, you know what, man? Now my next thing is, I'm not gonna practice on Tuesdays. I just don't feel like it. Okay, Aaron. Whatever the fuck you say, Aaron.
Well, now you're just throwing things out there, man. You don't know.
Oh,
you're
it's just
but,
yo.
but-
If
Who
he's,
okay,
does
but
this?
hold on,
if he's
Tyrone.
coming back,
Does
if he's
this?
coming back, he's
What-
going to be all in. He wants to win.
Yo, what
He's not going out that way.
organization does this type of shit?
But
That's
but
what
what?
I'm
But
talking
see, the thing
about.
is, you're going to everything negative. What if?
No,
What
I'm
if
not.
this? No. What if? Yes, you are. What if this? What if he goes on McAfee tomorrow, comes up like a very motivated, inspired player, and be like, can't wait to get there, can't wait to bring the best out of myself, and he becomes a leader that he has to be with a young team and takes the
What-
reins. Then what?
I-
You complaining?
Tyson, Nah, I'm not complaining at all. It is what it is. I'm a Jets fan.
And
I got
furthermore,
body.
and you have a Randall Cobb. You know what Randall Cobb can also do while he's only a 5th option is help teach Garrett Wilson and Elijah Warren everybody else the fucking offense.
I
He's
don't
been
mind.
in it.
Listen, I don't mind Randall Cobb. I don't mind the cat we signed today. I don't sign Mercedes. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with
That's
that.
3 of the 5.
I have a I have a problem with.
What would be
I
wrong
don't
with
want-
Beckham, though? They're
I
going to cut
don't
Corey
want
Davis.
Beckham.
Why?
I don't want Beckham. I
Dude.
don't. I don't think we need him.
You
Too
can
many
never have
receivers.
enough
Man.
playmakers, dude. You can never have enough playmakers in this offense.
mean, it's like-
you're one Garrett Wilson injury away from like, man, we need a superstar trade from somebody.
I just don't. I don't
get it.
like that, bro. I just don't like that, bro. I don't have being forced when you're building these young
It's
guys
not
up
being
to be
forced.
great.
He didn't say go sign these 5 guys or I'm not accepting the trade. He's saying, okay, I'm coming
You
to
sure
the
about that?
Jets. Yeah, I am sure about that. 'Cause you know why? 1 o'clock tomorrow is gonna be a fucking Jet or 5 guys signed tomorrow. Is Beckham here tomorrow? No.
Hey,
So I am
It's
pretty sure
good.
about that. There's no assurances there.
I mean, we'll see, bro. I just think that's crazy. I've never seen an organization just cave and just
They
act
have no
whatever
choice,
you
dude.
want. Like that is just nuts.
Tyrone, they put all
That-
their eggs in his
I
basket.
understand that, and that's the
That's
problem.
it.
Tyson.
You have no
you
choice.
really think the Bucks wanted to sign Antonio Brown?
Exactly.
Yeah, but Tom Brady got 7 of them things, bro.
No, it's nothing to do with Tom. You're not. It's
Something
nothing to do with Tom Brady. If you're bringing in an all-time great player, you're going to cater to his needs, or be like, you know what, I'm out. The Jets need him. He knows it. And he says, okay,
No,
you need me. This is my
exactly.
program. It's the same thing when you have a head
Nothing wrong
coach.
with that.
No, but when you have a head coach, Rex Ryan, Bill Parcells, you know the first thing they do? They pick out players they're going to bring with them, coaches that have to come with them. Their guys, the Bart Scott, the Jim Leonard, all this shit. They don't give a fuck. Well, Parcells brought in Curtis Smart. He didn't give a fuck about Adrian Morrell, did he? Nope. Adrian Morrell, 1,000 yards, don't care. Goodbye. You're bringing in your guys for your system, for your fit. And that's how it works.
I guess
Every
so.
prominent quarterback does it. They always have their guys.
I
Embrace it,
just-
Tyrone.
I mean, it's what it is.
Embrace it.
Yo, that wish list shit was just like, I don't know. It just sent me for one, dude. I was like, yo, this is just gonna be a.
They all
Just-
do it, though. The minute
It's
you hire a
just-
coach, you always say, oh, these 4 guys he's going to bring these guys with him. They all do it. Manning
Yeah,
did it. They all did it.
The coach, dude, not the fucking player, man.
What?
The player's doing this, bro.
When have
The
we had a player
player.
like this?
I don't know.
I'm excited, man. I'm all in. I'm in. Let just bring it on. Give me everybody, anything.
and-
Spend all the money you want. I don't care.
And not for nothing. I mean, think of all the players that actually want to come here now and play for Rodgers.
Yep.
Who is coming here to play for Derek Carr or Garoppolo or whoever
Dude,
else?
did you see what DJ Reed tweeted out?
No,
Give 12 whatever he wants. That's
my
DJ Reed. That's one of your
philosophy,
leaders
too.
in your secondary
Yep.
saying that.
Yep.
Give him whatever he wants.
Players know,
You're
man.
right. I mean, listen. I know Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. He's probably one of the best to ever do it. I just think that's just a lot, dude.
I'm all in. Whatever he wants, give it to
I
him.
mean, we have no choice now. We definitely all
That's
in.
it. But that's what I'm saying. It's like at some point you recognize the situation, be like, you know what? We're all in. Let it all go. Like this, you're in the casino. Push all the cards in, man. Like push all the chips in. Let's go full bore. We're either gonna win a Super Bowl or we're gonna be bum ass in the middle of nowhere. And 2 years from now, be like, what a shit show that was. There's no gray area. It's either hit the jackpot or hit the Titanic. That's it.
Yeah,
There's no middle here.
You damn Skippy. Listen, this is when you saying all in, all the cards on the table, bro. There's no fixing this, bro. Either we win or we just lose bad.
The Jets
are
going to be the biggest story in the NFL, and it's not even close. They are must-see TV. They're going to have primetime games. They could be on Hard Knocks for all we know. They're going to be must-watch TV. This is going to be the most popular team. No matter win or lose, we're going to be a story because of this quarterback.
But ain't it about winning? Ain't we
He
trying
gives the best
to win?
chance to win, dude. If he's healthy and
been saying
motivated
that
in
for
shape,
months.
dude, with this offense, with a coordinator that maximizes his potential, with these playmakers, if anything, I'm starting to get a little bored with the defense. Like, all right, make sure our defense can hold their own now.
Yeah,
And another thing, the offensive line too. They lost Herbig today too. So
what did Herbert sign at today?
Did he go to the line? Where did he go to? Herbig went somewhere. I forget where he went to though. He's gone though.
Wow.
So we have no center and Herbig's gone.
Yeah,
But-
McGovern signed too, right? Somewhere.
No, that was
No,
that was
no,
a
was
wrong
that-
thing.
was that
last
fake?
night.
I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know what that was. That wasn't true though, man.
That was the other McGovern. There's
Yeah.
two. The other one went to the
That's right.
Bills.
Okay.
There's a rumor that yeah, Primetime's
That's how I
back.
kept
He walked
acting.
into an onslaught of shit tonight because I've been ready to go all day today.
Oh.
So 1:00 tomorrow. Can't wait. So we can go to callers or Primetime. You any topics you want to discuss?
Oh, absolutely.
You
I
want
mean,
to
what have I missed? I mean, Quincy
went to the
signing,
Steelers.
which was nice.
Zerline
The
came
linebacker's
back.
I like Zerline coming back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nobody
Bryce
else
Huff
does.
got a
right?
second round tender.
Yeah, Bryce. The second round 10 with Bryce Huff.
You think somebody's gonna sign him for that or no?
No,
I hope
don't
not,
think
bro.
so.
I hope
Yeah,
not.
I
I
don't
hope
think so.
not. I hope not. Yeah. I mean, because it's what. Remember we talked about the prime time. We were talking about was it going to be a first or a second round? And I think you said the second round was like 4.6 or something like that.
Yeah.
Or was it lower? It was lower than that. But that's
I think it's
about
somewhere
right.
in the fours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right, Elmo's got a question for you. Go ahead, Elmo.
What's up?
Fire away.
What's up, Elmo? What you got?
Okay, Elmo, you got Oscar. Even Big Bird's here today. It's a big show right now. This is exciting
crap.
stuff here.
The return of the goat, man. The great
Dude,
one
but
has
just think,
returned.
just think about this though. Tomorrow you're gonna watch Aaron Rodgers talk about being a Jet, dude. Aaron fucking Rodgers. How wild is that?
I've only been saying it for a month. I mean, I'm glad you're, finally on board.
Well, I
now,
know. I'm all in. I'm with Woody Johnson now. I sold my soul too.
Oh,
Are
good
you know what?
question. Good
And can I just
question.
say also, like, we don't get to say this much on this show. I genuinely applaud Woody Johnson.
Me
He
too.
made the right call here. He wasn't settling for Derek Carr. He went all in for the fucking big guns, and he's gonna get him.
It's gonna be a 2-year ride.
I applaud him, dude. I applaud him.
Here's the
But what-
question: Are you
is it
renewing your
worth 1
season
year?
tickets now?
We have our ticket reps number on speed dial. As soon as it's official, I think I have to. Right?
And
You can't
I have
fucking Rodgers.
I have a surprise for everybody as well. Once it's
Uh-oh.
announced
What's that?
for the home opener, there's gonna be a surprise. Maybe a little Let's Talk Jets event going on for the home
Oh
opener.
shit!
Oh,
So for those of you in the chat that don't have tickets yet, don't buy them just yet. We may have a little Let's Talk Jets group event going on.
Ooh, we getting a section?
We may have a little party coming. I have little things arranged already. So don't worry.
Let's go. I'll cook.
So and listen, and to be honest with you, I'm praising Woody Johnson too because the owner recognized that this team is in shambles. It needed a spark. You needed something. They were not going in the right direction. The quarterback was a huge hole, and he went for the big fish.
Yep.
And according to everything I know, because even I talked to people, and they're like, Woody Johnson was adamant. This is the guy he wanted. That was like Carr was a nice story. It just wasn't going to happen.
I won't have any regrets about this. Like genuinely, a year or two from now, if it doesn't even work out, they went for it. They took their chance. I'm not going to be mad about it. And even with the Favre year, they didn't make the playoffs, but the next 2 years after that, with a rookie quarterback, they still went to the AFC Championship game. So for all those guys on that roster, those young players, Revis, Harris, Debrick, Mangold, that was great experience for them.
Yep.
That 8-3 start, it showed them what they could fucking do. So I think this is going to be good for Sauce, for Garrett. It's good for everybody.
Yep. And for those worrying about Zach Wilson, I'm not, and I don't care. I
Nah.
generally don't care.
That conversation, that shit was gone.
I don't really care about Zach Wilson. What
Promise
he could
not.
be his idol. He could.
Would you have tried to pay Mike White, bring him back as a backup, or no?
He went to Miami, so
Yeah, no. I'm saying, would you have given him that contract, the $8 million a year?
I'll
whatever
say,
it was, for 2 years?
I think that he wanted a chance to play. He knows behind two, he'd probably get a real good chance to play. He's from down there. He likes it down there. He's a Dolphin fan.
Yeah.
But I'll give you a hot take, though. I would not mind bringing another veteran quarterback in here.
I think they will. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having Zach Wilson be the 3, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah. I wouldn't even want. I don't even want a chance of him touching the field. I really wouldn't.
But I don't know who. You see all the other quarterbacks going, but I wouldn't mind having somebody like a buffer between Rodgers.
But who would you bring in? I mean, Tyson, what kind of guy?
Fucking dude, right here, sold. He's probably want good money too, though.
Yeah.
Or Brissett.
Yeah, Tyson, you be okay with Brissett coming in as the backup?
As a backup, it's fine.
Okay,
I saw
cool.
when Damian Woody tweeted that yesterday. He's like, because you know how like everybody conveniently at the same time released the same name. It must have been like a narrative getting pushed or something like that. Like, oh, I wouldn't mind Jacoby Brissett. And then Lee J. Double said it. I was gonna text him like, are you out of your mind, dude? What? So I'm excited, man. This is it. Tomorrow's gonna be a great day. Get him in the fold. Let him talk. Hopefully, he says all the right things and then let the games begin.
I haven't been this excited since 2011, probably.
Because you got to But you figure though, once he does his announcement, though, you figure they got to start attacking the offensive line, though, right? You got to start making moves.
Yeah, I mean you have to,
right?
I'll give you a hot take. I actually think Becton's going to be a fucking player this year, man. I was down on him as anybody last year. I mean, you guys remember I was getting called negative every week in the stream, but I think it was obvious based on the pictures and the way Salah talked about him at the start of minicamp. It just didn't seem like he was fully invested. And now you're seeing those pictures every day. He actually looks like he's working out. It's a contract year for him.
It's like he's ready to be a fucking tight end, man.
I think he's going to fucking ball out this year. I genuinely think he's going to play a good number of games this year and play well.
So we got a quick one here. Tom Brady's a wish list. He's an amazing guy. Rodgers, he's a selfish teaser. Usman or Leon this weekend? I'm thinking Usman.
Yeah,
he was winning for 4.5 rounds, man.
Yeah.
It's just
So I'm telling you though, like listen, Becton looks really, really good. I mean, he's probably down to about 315. He looks really good.
Just stay where he's at now till like friggin' it's only March, man.
But he's up in the area too. He's up in the area working out. So I think they just got him around here. They just got him there working, eating right. Nutritionist, bro. He looks really good though, bro. I mean,
this is probably the most I've been excited in a long time. I'm trying to think like where you have like you go into the season like your team has a legitimate chance to make a run to the division. I'm not like people are saying like, dude, Super Bowl, all this shit. Like you can have big dreams. But you go into the season, be like, you know what? The AFC East is up for grabs. Make a run at it. Make a run. Like you're saying, your preview, like what, 11 wins, 12 wins, like, and we're not like being drunken Jet fans, like, oh, you know what? You guys are idiots. No, like this is legitimate. This team has talent on both sides of the ball. It's not perfect, but no team is perfect. The Bills are losing players. The Dolphins are doing like whatever they're doing. I'm
it's
excited,
all about staying healthy. They stay healthy. They're going to win double digits.
100%.
Absolutely.
So I heard someone say today that if the Jets gets Aaron Rodgers, they're winning the AFC East. And I could definitely believe that.
Yeah, and
they're winning the Super Bowl. Let's be real.
There's a lot of things where it's like you have people like, oh, it's gonna be a disaster. He's just coming back for the money, everything else. And I think you'll see that pretty early on. You'll know what he's all about, just how he handles himself in training camp, how you'll know. You could see it. Yep. And I think this young group of players, they're outspoken, man. I think they all say shit too. Like they're not gonna, they're starstruck a little bit, but I think like, hey man, this isn't what we signed up for, But my one thing is before we go to callers is, who has a lot of pressure right now on this Jets organization?
Salah, bro. If you fuck this up, you're definitely out there, buddy. You don't even get a chance to talk about. You can't have a 0-5 start, bro. You're fired. Like you're done.
But you got to handle the personality that is Aaron Rodgers, dude.
You got to watch every word you say.
You've got to, because he is savvy as shit. He will bury you in a heartbeat. And he's just bigger than Salah. He's bigger than it's just like him and LaFleur had that mutual respect. I'm curious to see how these two handle each other, how they
and not for nothing. He probably wouldn't mind if Hackett became the head coach.
Yeah,
you ain't kidding.
Just saying. So
hey, they probably
just Just saying.
Listen, he has no room for error. It's like, you know what, to me, it's almost like the fight is fixed, because I'm telling you, remember we talked like 2 weeks ago. I don't think Solid can handle Aaron Rodgers. I don't think he can handle him. I think he's just gonna do what the fuck he wants to do, and that's it. Yeah, it definitely is. You'll find out what kind of coach he is by the way he deals with him.
Because the concerns you had last year about being too much of a player's coach, if you do that with this group, bringing all these guys in, man, they'll take over the locker room, and you'll lose all your authority then.
Do you think guys feel some type of way about all that coming into? Like, I mean, like.
Well, that's the only thing. It's like it could rub some people the wrong way. It's like Aaron Rodgers has his wish list. If he wants 3 receivers, the wide receiver room is probably like, bro, he's like, these are all our spots. Like, you don't even know who we are, and you want, like I'm curious. Like the one guy, like I'm curious to see the compensation for this trade. I really want to know what it is, because you wonder if it's going to be, if any players will be involved. Could Elijah Moore actually be involved in this? Like the Packers got to get something back, dude. If they're not going to get back the draft picks they want, you know what I mean? Do they get a player?
You got to wonder if the front office has any kind of animosity towards Elijah Moore for what happened last year. It's like now that we're here, now that we have Rodgers, do we want you to be a part of this when you didn't want to be a part of it last year when we were at our lowest? You know?
How would you want to get rid of a guy who was just a mismatch nightmare?
Well, you're bringing back him.
He's open 85% of the time, though, man, and he got a quarterback that could get him the ball. Like, listen, we could possibly add 3 receivers with 1,000 yards. You know how crazy that sounds to be.
I thought you didn't want that. You didn't want that.
No, not Beckham. I'm talking about Lazard, Garrett, and Moore.
So would you rather give up Elijah Moore or a 1st-round pick?
Elijah Moore. Yeah, Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore or a 2nd-round pick?
Probably the 2nd.
Yeah,
because I think that after this year, you'd be able to get a lot more value from Elijah Moore, because he'll probably put up big numbers with Rodgers.
And I don't think this draft is really receiver heavy, so I'm trying to get something equal or greater value. I mean, yeah, but you want to give a guy off 2 torn ACLs $20 million a year?
What's been going on with DeAndre Hopkins? Is he still getting traded?
Someone said he was in New England, but I don't know how true that was.
But no, and he also, I guess the last thing I saw about him was he's obviously open to trade. He's not gonna require a huge breakout, like a huge blowout contract either. He said he'll keep it reasonable, which that's bullshit or not, but that's interesting too. And dude, everything's on the table, man. Everything's on the table. If you want to come play for the Jets, come on in. Doors open, lights are on.
And that's the thing. For the first time in how long, we could actually say players want to come here and play.
The doors open, lights are on. The coffee is nice and hot.
Yo, could you imagine Beckham, D-Hop, and Wilson? Just go ahead and bring the trophy to the Jets Stadium now, man. It's a wrap.
No way they would get both of them after paying Lazard also.
We get the access a lot, and I'm happy for Mike White, dude. I'm happy.
Absolutely.
Make the money, my friend. He earned it. He for the broken ribs he got dealing with our bullshit. Take the money. He went to his hometown team.
Yeah, he's got a couple young kids. He was able to cash in off a couple big games. Salute to him, man.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, for me, I'm not I would never root for the Dolphins, but I'm a Mike White fan, so I'm always going to root for Mike White. I was going to see him do well.
Yeah, I like to see him. I'm happy for him. Make the money.
He was great. He was a great Jet. You can't be mad with him. You know, you can't be.
All right, we will go to the callers and have some fun. This is an interesting one. Do you see us bringing another veteran running back as insurance? Jamal Williams. Yep.
There you go.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Hold on. Are you sure? I mean, if that's on Aaron Rodgers' wish list, you don't want to give him too much, right? I mean,
I don't have a problem with that, because Brees is going to be on the pup list anyway. He's not playing the week 6. So and he's going to come in with fresh legs and be rejuvenated. I think it's to another level. So I'm good with that.
I think the one center signed back with the 49ers, though. Didn't he, Brendel?
Brendel, he did, today. Yeah. What about Jones? What about Ben?
Ben Jones is still out there.
Okay. That's who I would prefer. I would prefer.
The comment. Salute to Sam Darnold too. He's gonna
good for him.
Yeah,
he hit the jackpot.
And we said that last night. Listen, he walked into a great opportunity.
He sure
did. Great coach that can really fix whatever issues he has, bro. He's about to be a star in a couple of years, bro.
You could be a star this year. You can go to Super Bowl. Imagine Sam Darnold versus Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl. Who would primetime root for?
You know who I'm rooting for. Shut up.
Sam, look, hey Tyson, he got an Aaron Rodgers jersey.
It'd be tough to watch though. It'd be a little tough to watch.
Well, listen, he got a Sam Darnold shirt underneath his Aaron Rodgers jersey. I understand that prime time.
Yeah, the Jets offered more money to Brendel than the Niners did, but he decided to stay.
Oh wow. I
Yep.
didn't know that. I didn't see that. I mean, he was a good looking, but he's a 1 year starter too, though. So I mean, I'm not, but he's solid though. And someone said he was, he needs some issues, but
Yeah, Michael Carter. I guess he's doing some mental health stuff, dude. He's just staying away from social media, which is not a terrible idea. I respect
Nothing wrong
that.
with
I do
that.
that from time to
yeah,
time.
yeah,
I'm much
you
happier
got
I'm not
to.
on social media, but this Aaron Rodgers shit, you have no choice. So
Man, fingers hurt so much. We need to refresh, man.
yeah. So we will go to callers. Should be a happy, festive. Let's talk Jets tonight with no arguing, no chaos, no bullshit.
Can't imagine anybody's upset
No, can't be.
Nah.
Only Tyrone's
other than
upset.
Tyrone.
Tyrone's not mad. Tyrone just, I don't like the wish list. I didn't like that shit.
I like when he
But I'm
talks about
saying.
it. He talks about it in third person.
Oh, shit.
What's up, Zach?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
What's
What's up,
up, man?
Zach?
What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. It's a good day.
It
Yeah.
is, right?
Absolutely.
Great day.
Yeah. When have we ever felt like this much?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Frozen.
Uh-oh.
This is not a good sign.
Frozen tundra.
This come on, Zach. What happened?
All
This is our
right.
first.
0 for 1.
He didn't get a chance to say hi to Elmo. Kareem Hunt is a free agent.
No, I don't agree, man. He's gonna want too much, man. He's a really talented player too, though, man. Like he's really, he's a monster.
How old is Kareem Hunt right now?
I don't think he's that
28.
old.
He's
He's
28,
still
27,
in his
28.
20s.
Yeah.
What? Zach, we tried, man. Steve's
bomb
trying to
it
get
up.
his prime time. I wish you're on that call with Steve, dude. I
Hey,
haven't
prime
laughed that
time.
hard.
Yeah, listen. This the funny part, right? Tyson kept asking the same question, right? I got tears in my eyes, right? And he's like, yo, and he still didn't get it. And he was like, went on the subject. They said, hold on, let's go back here. Let's try it again. It's a bag of corn. Yo, bro, it was hilarious.
I felt so bad.
Yeah.
I didn't even make a call of the week. I let him back off. I was just like, you know what?
That was
Really-
definitely a top 5 all time, though.
Oh, all the time. It
100%.
definitely did.
All right. We will go to Blade. What's up, man?
How's it going, boys?
Hey,
How you doing,
2
man?
nights in a row. What's
Good.
up, big fella?
What's up, Blade?
It's good to have you back, Primetime.
Good to
Glad
be
you're
back.
I just want to say, do you guys think it's just kind of weird that he's giving us a wish list and he's like not even signed? Like this whole thing has been kind of weird. Do you guys agree?
It's done. It's done.
Yeah.
He's, you know what? I think he's sitting back enjoying the troll job he's doing to all the media, watching Adam Schefter sweet, Ian Rappaport just sweat, and like everybody's just. He's controlling everything. He controlled the whole narrative the entire time. And what he's going to probably do tomorrow is point out all the things where everybody was wrong. This report was wrong. This report was wrong. That report is wrong. You were wrong. He's just going to
What
do
if he
it.
doesn't sign tomorrow?
It's done tomorrow, dude. I guarantee it's done
Oh
tomorrow.
man, I hope so. I
It's
can't.
done.
Like you guys say, I can't work. I'm just like, I
You
do a
watching
little
that
bit, and then I'm like scrolling through Twitter.
But if
No,
he
but I
does
think
it, though,
he
Tyson,
realizes though.
if
He realizes
does it,
that.
though,
Yeah, but
if he
I
does
think he realized that yes, get it done because you got to get the salary cap in place and you got to be able to
Yeah.
officially recruit people and get contracts signed now. Like this is
Yeah.
it. Tomorrow you can start signing guys actually on paper. You can't risk it anymore.
Yeah, and my thing with the wish list, to Tyrone's point, is I think if you get Odell, it could just be a fragile locker room if they have a little adversity. Like if they're not getting the ball or what. Like I just think there's just a lot of egos in that room. That's the only thing that worries me with that.
As long as they're winning, I mean, Rodgers is the
Yeah.
type of quarterback that he's going to spread it around. He's going to keep the receivers happy. Beckham, I think, proved in a winning situation with the Rams he can he can handle that kind of environment. So again, as long as you're winning, I think everything's going to be fine.
Right, but like a 3-game slide or something, like that's just where I would worry about it. If like Odell
That's where you
doesn't
need
get
a
any
head coach
targets,
that's a good leader.
Emore doesn't get any targets for like 3 games. I don't know. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
But you're not going to see Elijah Moore running open in space 5 plays in a row and not get the football. Aaron Rodgers is actually going to see him and get him the ball.
See,
Yeah.
You know what's something so crazy?
but-
We're not used to a quarterback throwing
Thank
the
you.
ball to an open guy. See,
No,
Tyson,
Tyron,
this
let's
is
go
why
deeper
we
than this.
reacting so messed up,
Let's
bro.
go deeper
We're
than
not
this.
used to this.
We're not used to a quarterback that can read a fucking defense. Like he can actually say,
Yeah.
I know the offense, I know where the guy's supposed to be, and make the throw.
Yeah. Well,
We're not
past
used
the
to any
first
of this.
read. Past the
Yeah.
first read.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
You gotta-
And I like that he's staying away from, like, his list doesn't have defenders on it. Like, he's just letting Salah go after that, you know? And then the only other thing is, you guys worried about this whole line situation? I think we
Yes.
need one more starter at every spot, center, guard, tackle.
Ooh.
Like not like Pro Bowl starter, but like people that can step in and play 6 games if needed. Like a Herbig.
yeah, you got to find somebody because they lost a couple guys already now.
And we don't have a center.
Nope.
And right tackle,
there's a couple centers out there. Once they solve center, it's really just a matter of signing one starting lineman, whether it's a guard or a tackle. I think
Draft
because you
one.
have that versatility with AVT, you can move him at either position depending on what you can get in free agency. I feel like.
yeah, and right
I'm
tackle
like,
scares me with Becton.
no, but I'm going to
Still
what
have
Blake
Mitchell
said,
too.
though. I'm
Yeah.
going with Blake said. I definitely want some quality backups. I'm tired of getting backups that come in and don't and underperform. Let's get some quality guys in.
Our backups did better than half our starters last year.
You should have
Yeah.
Our backups did better than most of our starters last year.
I mean,
Bowie and
in some
Mitchell,
in some aspects, but let's
Herbig.
listen. If you're getting Aaron Rodgers, man, and you're going all in, like by the time we looked at the Brown was done at the end of the season, bro. He was done. I don't know.
He was done before the season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right off the bat.
still, but he played the whole way through. But I just want to get some quality backups in, and I definitely want to get a center, and I want to draft a young center as well. But like when you're being kind of strapped at what you can do and limited in who you can go after, you know what I'm saying? So that's the big thing. Is a couple defensive players I want as well.
Well, here's something crazy too.
That's
that we're
true
not going
right
to have
there.
to worry about. The quarterback holding onto the ball too long, not reading defenses like you guys were just talking about. Shouldn't that make the offensive line a little better too?
Right, being able to scramble and not
And
scramble,
get
but
rid of the ball quick. I mean,
yeah, create his own time in the pocket.
And more importantly, keep the defense off the field so they can get rested and be more aggressive.
Right, that's what pushes you into top 5 defense through the year.
this all sounds like a recipe for winning. It's crazy.
Right.
And also, I will say one thing Aaron Rodgers brings that a lot of people are overlooking. He's going to keep every defense honest. You're not putting 8 in the box with Aaron Rodgers. There's no way you're doing that. So that's the one thing I like about it.
Open up Brees Hall.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
All this
Bam,
positivity. Holy shit.
And that's why I do want to see the compensation. If we I want to see us hold on to that 13th pick and take best lineman available.
I'm not.
I think they're still going to have the 13th pick.
Yeah, or who knows?
But Blake, I got a question, Blake. So if Becton comes back, and we got Brown and we got AVT coming back, and we got what's on the other side? What if we grab a center? What would you say with an offense? You say with a tackle? Or you want to grab something else?
Yeah, because I'm worried about Becton and Brown. I'm worried about both sides.
Well, Max Mitchell's still there.
Right,
Yeah,
but I mean, he's not. He's good, but he's not amazing, right?
No, Mitchell played really well though, man. Surprisingly, he played really well. Yeah.
Right, but if Becton and Brown go down, which is a real probability, you got to have a back. We need one more guy. I think you need four quality tackles. I think we need.
I agree. Blade, thanks for calling, man. We appreciate it.
I got one more thing. Sorry, guys. Are you guys worried about the CJ Mosley contract?
No.
What's going on? Shouldn't it be done by now?
CJ Mosley.
I mean,
he's signed.
Quinnen.
No, CJ Mosley, because he's not going to come in. He's not going to play. Yeah, what he's not. He's going to get a whole new deal. He has no guaranteed money left.
He just restructured before last year, though.
But he has no guaranteed money left.
Yeah, but he's making like $20 million this year.
Yeah,
I know. But do you think they're going to keep him for that? I think they cut him.
No,
I don't even think they save any money by cutting him because they restructured last year.
Yeah.
I think they can ask him about this.
Yeah.
He's
like 21 million probably.
If they save anything, I think it's minimal. So they're not.
He's definitely going to be here this year.
Yeah. I hope so. I'm not sure. I was just wondering if you guys knew.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
You're trying to make a run like that, you definitely need somebody like Mosley, bro.
Well, see, this is what we have Afram for, but he's been so busy going to all these other podcasts that it's hard to get really good information lately.
Yeah, I'll be listening. Make sure to ask him.
We got you, man.
All right.
See you, boys.
Take a shot to Afram now. A little confrontation around here. See, prime time, you're back. We got more chaos. We're all fighting again. This is like normal.
See, like old times.
Yeah, good time. Time's good.
Let's see what we got here. Do we want? Let's see. Let's go to Bubs. Bubs looks really serious right now. Why do you look so stressed, man?
I'm watching the Rangers game.
They winning?
They were, weren't they?
I thought they were up like 4-1.
Yeah, they're 4-2 now. It's almost the end of the second period.
Are you even wearing a Rangers shirt while you're watching a Ranger game right now? Is that what you're doing?
What do you say?
Are you wearing a Rangers jersey right now while you're watching the game?
That's what it looks like.
Come on, man.
I like it. I heard.
Gotta rock.
Good luck jersey.
But yeah, it's exciting times. I haven't felt this excited since, as a younger generation Jets fan, I was pretty pumped up for Le'Veon Bell. Obviously, that turned to dust. But That was pretty exciting. But that I haven't felt this good in a very long time, especially going through the Gaze days. It feels great. But you guys nailed it right on the head with, Lazard, very good signing, tall, 6'5", physical, good run blocker. And actually, Samini, I'm not a big fan of, but he actually brought up an interesting stat that he was good. He actually had I think like 28 or 30 catches last year or something like that in the slot.
Yeah,
So he's actually a little versatile, which I like because it gives you, some options, obviously. So again, in a red zone threat too, which obviously last year, with some struggles in the red zone, and if you utilize him,
Barrios.
Barrios, yeah. And you got rid of him, you bring in a guy that can catch the ball in the red zone.
And he's
at least.
physical, dude. He's big.
Yeah.
He's physical. He makes up for the size you're going to lose and get rid of Corey Davis. So it's a good big target, and Aaron Rodgers loves him. So that's even a better thing. So
exactly, and he's young too. What is he? 27 years old, I think.
Yes, sir.
And that's why out of all of the guys Rodgers wants, I was the biggest fan of Lazard because he's young.
Yep.
And again, you guys mentioned too, the contract is not a big deal. People act like the 4 years, $44 million. You got to look at the guaranteed money. You can't.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think they've got like 130 million in cap space next year. Like,
yeah.
And they got plenty of room.
Can they get out of it after 2 years? Because I know Douglas loves to do that. Can they get out of it? I think, yeah.
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
Which is awesome. And again, that's what they did with Corey Davis. I think that was a 4-year deal too, and a pretty good amount of money. And now they
3-year deal.
3 years, yeah. And now they can get out of it. Obviously, his time's done. He's either going to get traded for a mid-round pick or going to get released.
Do you think he might want to restructure now and stay here for
Corey
a year with
Davis?
Rodgers, where he might put up big numbers?
He might. I don't know where he's going to fit, because if Rodgers wants Cobb, wants Odell, I just don't know where Corey Davis is going to fit. So he might. Corey Davis might want to stay here, but does Rodgers want that? I think the Jets might have to just, again, like Rodgers is kind of controlling this. The Jets might just have to say, hey, Rodgers wants these guys. We got to go out and get them. It's kind of
the one I'm interested in most is Carl Lawson. That's the one that I'm fascinated.
Yeah.
I want to find a way to keep him, but
Did you see his tweet today though?
Mhm.
It was kind of cryptic, wasn't it? It was like I didn't get what he was trying to say. Like,
well, somebody on our Twitter chat, our channel, said something. He's going to get a PED test. He started laughing, because I guess he's working out so hard, he's just trying to be superhuman. So he's joking around and stuff. He was responding to fans and stuff.
I sure hope I don't want to get rid of you fix nothing by subtraction, man. We really need him going. If you want to make a push, you got to find a way to keep a guy like that. I mean, prime time, can they convert this money into signing bonus and get it off the books that way? Or
I'm sure there's a way they could do something, push some of the money into next year or something, or even extend him or something. Yeah. It makes too much sense. If you're actually going for it right now, why get rid of a player like Lawson?
Yeah, you can't.
I'm glad that they tendered Huff. I like Huff a lot.
Yeah.
He's got to get more playing time this year. I hope that they give that to him. He had 3.5 sacks last year, and he barely played. He'd be out there he'd play 9 snaps, and you come away with the game, and he makes 2-3 impactful plays.
Yep.
And he's only out there for.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You got it.
Well, I was gonna say, if you're keeping Lawson, I mean, who's going to be the odd man out for playing time? You got Clemens, you got Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah.
JFM could still play.
Vinny
on the
Curry's
outside a little bit.
Yeah.
He didn't play much anyway.
I hear that
But the one guy they were talking about today was Rankins. I guess Rankins has got a lot of interest elsewhere.
Yeah.
He's probably going to get paid.
I like him, but I could deal without him. You got to pay Quinnen. There's only so many guys you can pay on
What
the
about
D-line.
Calais Campbell, man? He's a free agent. What you think about that, prime time?
How many guys are you going to pay on the D-line, though?
I'm just saying.
If you're paying Quinnen $25 million a year,
But what would he ask for though, prime time? Would he ask for that much?
Who, Quinnen?
No, Quinnen's going to want a lot.
Calais?
How much are you giving him though?
If it's a winning team, you might take a 1-year deal.
I definitely do. I definitely do 4 or 5, maybe $6 million. I would. Just his experience alone.
Are you keeping JFM?
You have to. You just restructure.
Are you keeping Lawson?
I'm keeping Lawson as well.
Do you want to play Jermaine Johnson?
Yeah.
Yep.
Calais Campbell incoming.
That's where I know
we rotate all our guys, but yeah,
but their rotation's right work though, and that might be a selling point to somebody like him who's long in the tooth. You know what I'm saying? Look, you're not getting 80 snaps a game. We'll give you 40, so you'll be fresh to make. You know what I'm saying?
Give you 4.
4, whole 4 Tyson.
Give him Bryce Huff's workload last year.
And Quinn now is going to want a lot too, because Payne, the guy from Washington, just got paid, and then that guy from Philly went to San Francisco. I think I forget his name.
Hargraves.
Yeah, Hargrave. Yeah, he just got paid too, so he's gonna want a lot because those are like the two top contracts outside of Donald.
Well, the other one is Quan. What's going on with Quan Alexander? It's been
that's true.
His market's nobody's really talking about him right now.
But the way he was talking though, like he was out here anyway. You know what I'm saying? He wants more money. Hey, Houston might be a good look for him anyway. I think Houston. Well, they signed too bad. They signed 2 linebackers a day though. So
Houston's making all kinds of moves.
Oh, yeah. Houston, and then they got Jimmy Ward because he's got the connection with D'Amico Ryan.
Yep.
That's who I wanted
to be a fit for us. But
that's the Bubs. Me too. That's who I wanted. I wanted Jimmy Ward.
I wouldn't mind drafting a linebacker at this point. You got Quincy back. You're paying Mosley a lot of money. Get younger, get faster there.
My 2 biggest things now is safety. I know it's going to be tough. I don't know if they're going to pay him, but I want Gardner Johnson. He's a stud, and he's young. He's only like 25. He's going into his 5th season, and we need a coverage guy at safety. He was tied for first in the league last year with picks. And then Corey Linsley, I think at center, potentially could be
He wasn't cut yet, though, was he? He's not a free agent, I don't think, is he?
I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not sure.
We assumed he was going to be cut. He wasn't.
He did play with Rodgers, and obviously he knows the Hackett system and all that stuff. It's kind of a.
I wanted him the last time he was a free agent.
Yeah.
I know we always say the cap's a myth, but I'm curious, like, how are we going to pay all these guys, at least for this year? I know.
Who cares?
No, I'm saying, like, literally, as far as the cap goes, once you get Rodgers, you already paid Lazard, Quincy Williams, a new deal for Quinnen. Like, how can they actually do this for?
We'll deal with that shit in 2025 prime time.
I know they have money next year and in 2025. I'm saying, like, are there contracts this year that they could actually still convert because they're already.
What Woody Johnson's going to have to do is go into his vault and all the money
already though.
No, all the money he saved over the last decade, but not spending on shit. He's going to have to do it this year.
But I'm saying he's done that already though. They restructured like 4 contracts.
He's got to do more of it. Yep.
Who else can they do it with? Who else?
Everybody.
Can they do it with? Who?
But even the guys you sign, you can do up front. You can do all kinds of creative shit too, though.
You know what? We're not paying nobody, so that's the bad part.
I'm saying I don't mind. I just don't know how he's actually going to do it to be able to bring in
that cheap bastard's finally got to pay something. He's got to earn his keep as an owner.
I mean,
seriously, he has to. He talked the talk. Now he's got to back it up. He got the big fish. Now you got to fill the pond, right?
I really won't care what our cap situation is if
me neither.
In February we're watching Rodgers go down a float down the Canyon Heroes. I'm
selling my soul for 2 years, dude. 2 years, I'm all in. And then in 3 years, we're gonna be miserable. Who cares?
Hey, Bubs, we watch the Saints.
No, that's when Zach takes over.
Hey, Bubs, we watch the Saints be $80 million over the cap, but they figured it out.
I'm not worried about
the cap no more. Absolutely, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't exist. It exists for one day. Get us under the cap for one day and make it work. Absolutely.
Bubs, thanks for calling, man. We appreciate it.
Have a good night, bro.
Yep, thanks for having me. Have a good one, guys.
You too, man.
Have a good one, man.
All right, we will go to. We got. Oops, I hit the wrong button. RJ, what's up?
Barrett? Nope.
We got.
Oh, I was muted. My bad.
You good, man?
All right, how y'all doing? Exciting times in Jet Nation.
You ain't kidding, man.
Yo, Tyrone, I got a bone to pick though. I got a bone to pick, man. Why are you getting so uppity? Like, what are we so proud about that when we have a Hall of Fame quarterback making a request to be more comfortable and with depth guys, a request to be more comfortable in a brand new place. He's never been a free agent, never been to a new place, doesn't know new structures. Bring a couple of guys. I'm not counting OBJ to get comfortable in a system. I wouldn't get mad about that. I think that's actually really good leadership, right? Because amongst the team as well, nobody's ever seen a guy like Rodgers on that team. It's a relatively young team. Now you got some vets being like, well, when he says that, maybe take it this way. Don't take it so hard. Or he's really in tune with details. Randall Cobb can really jump into those kind of things. So I don't know why you're really upset about it. I see half of Jets Nation is a little upset about it as well.
Yep.
But I'm seeing the other side of it.
RJ, let me say this, RJ, and this is my whole point with this. Like, I don't care, and you make a valid point of why he would want that, right? My whole point is this: that shit should never been leaked. At the end of the day, that shit should never been leaked.
Does it matter if it's leaked or not? He's still gonna have it.
It does because it paints a picture of a weak organization. Listen, if that's what he wants to get him here, I have no problem with that. But that should not be. Joe
Namath's got a car.
I mean,
they're catering to
Russell
their
Russell Wilson got an office. Sorry,
they're catering to their superstar franchise quarterback, an NFL legend.
I understand that, but Tyson,
They're catering to fucking Zach Wilson.
Certain things shouldn't get out, man. That shouldn't get out. I mean, because it makes this organization.
So wait,
really
Tyrone.
weak.
Okay, it doesn't just say it doesn't get out. Okay, and then tomorrow, miraculously, the Jets go out and sign Lewis, Cobb, and Lazard. You don't think that was his wish list anyway?
I mean, anyway, yeah, absolutely. It
to
doesn't matter.
You said it makes the organization look weak, though. Dude, losing for 12 years straight, that makes the organization look weak. So sometimes you have to make some concessions to go above and beyond to get a player that could actually turn your franchise around, which Aaron Rodgers is going to do that now.
Prime time, listen, I understand that, prime time. What I'm saying is this, though. You're looking at a team that has a GM, has an owner, and you have one guy coming in the building. So everyone is sitting there looking like, yo, Aaron Rodgers is running this team, so whatever he says goes. It might be just his wish list, and that's it. But it gives the example of being a weak organization, because whatever he says he wants, he's going to get. You know what I'm saying?
He's one of the best players of all time.
I think it's the opposite. But I think it's the opposite, right? I think that when you, as a leader, right, and we can all look at our jobs, right? When your leadership starts to understand the organizational workers and really start to be like, all right, how do we make you comfortable within our system?
Yep.
I don't think that's weakness. I think that's actually strength, right? Being able to take your ego back for a sec. And instead of being like, yo, I'm always right, we're always right. Well, where's always being right got us, right? Instead, being like, well, you're going to be a pillar of our team for the next year or two. And if we really want a chance to compete, let's take the ego back for a sec. Let's show some good leadership. And let's really, really try to make this a comfortable situation.
Also, hey, RJ, listen, I love you, bro, and that was probably one of the best examples of bullshit. But it worked.
It's not bullshit, though.
No, it's not. No, it's not bullshit.
Snoring? You hear somebody snoring?
My dog. You're lucky you don't hear my baby crying.
Yo,
wait, let me see your dog. It's a bulldog.
Yeah, I got a bulldog. His name is Macho, and I got a dog named Jet. But he's downstairs.
That dog is awesome.
He's my dog Jet. That's the dog right there. He's named after the team. And one more thing, real quick, I do want to say that I think that the David Bakhtiari restructure is going to be because he's going to be in a package deal to come to us.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
I mean, my man's all about his boys.
Hey, that would have to be a first.
They're like best friends too, aren't they?
I don't think it'd be a first. Bakhtiari's 32 years old, and he just came off of a surgery.
No, with Aaron Rodgers, if that's going to be a package deal, it has to be. It would have to be
I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking it's either going to end up being a second, a third, or a player. A second, a third.
Or it could be Elijah Moore, yeah.
I'm thinking it's Elijah Moore. I'm thinking it's Denzel Mims. Stonehands might be on his way out, like to replace Alan Lazard because he's a big body guy.
Possibly. You gotta show us the dog again, dude. We gotta see the dog again.
Yeah. Sorry, he's living his life.
He's dope, man. He's dope. He's dope, man.
Living his life, bro.
He's just getting it, bro. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah, my other dog Jet is mean, so he likes to growl and bite and shit. So it's I hope, right, that if we actually win a couple of games, he'll start to calm down, because all he's ever heard since puppyhood is me screaming about the Jets and being angry about the Jets. So
oh shit. Thanks for calling in, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, guys.
Have a good night, RJ.
Have a good night, man.
That dog is awesome, man.
Yo, he's dope. Yo, he's just snoring his ass off, bro. He over there.
I feel like that dog should become our mascot.
He's just we just get easily distracted, because once I heard it, I'm like, is that snoring? I couldn't even. RJ's trying to make really good takes. I couldn't listen to a word he was saying. I was just so distracted by the snoring.
Remember the time Steve fell asleep?
Yep.
He was standing, John, and he was snoring, and Tyson recorded that shit.
Yeah, that was on Blog Talk, right?
But never, I kept him on, so we kept bringing callers on. I kept Steve in the background snoring.
Oh shit.
Yeah, then when you recorded it, had it as a sound bite. Remember that?
Thank you, Armand.
This shit is,
oh man,
it's just we was just man. This is where the show goes just right up to. Yeah, this is true too. There's definitely RJ's dog will be in the chat in a matter of 5 minutes.
Tongue out.
All right,
man.
This chat's in rare form, man. Holy shit. All right. Luca, what's up, man?
I am so excited. I'm happy that the chaos is back. Let's get Aaron Rodgers. I'm supposed to be going out to the city tomorrow, but I'm going to tell my brother, once I know what Aaron Rodgers is doing, we can go out. And then we're going to go out and celebrate. I couldn't be more excited. Rodgers, first of all, was my A guy. It was always my A guy, and I'm so happy. And I'm not worried about this demand thing because everybody asks it. First of all, Aaron Rodgers is a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's a Super Bowl quarterback. So,
I thought you wanted Derek Carr.
He was my second guy.
But I thought you wanted to pay him still.
No. Now, no.
You say how to?
Well, no, weeks ago, didn't you want to pay him? I thought we fought about that.
Well, at the time, I was like, okay, I would have been okay with Carr, but Rodgers is my A guy. I'm not waffling. I'm being serious.
So now
Rodgers has always been my guy, but I wouldn't mind if. No, he always has been my A guy. You could ask anybody.
But when given the option 3 weeks ago to pay Derek Carr or not, you would have paid him, right?
This fucking show.
With the undecidedness of Aaron Rodgers, possibly, but again, as I said weeks ago, the highest risk and the highest reward is Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
But the Derek Carr thing was the safe thing. I know.
I welcome you aboard. I welcome you aboard.
Of course. I've always been on the Aaron Rodgers bandwagon, but I understand what you said about Carr, and it makes sense because I'm finally happy that this team is a big boy organization, is going after Aaron Rodgers. Yep. We're doing everything. I'm not worried about the demands thing because, first of all, the way Rossini put it on ESPN, it's like the Jets aren't probably going to get everybody on that list. They're going to get some players, probably Mercedes Lewis, probably Lazard, who we just got, obviously Randall Cobb. And I'm not worried because these guys aren't taking on major roles. Randall Cobb is going to be the Braxton Berrios guy, the backup slot. And Mercedes Lewis is going to be probably tight end 3 or 4. So I'm not too worried, man. I'm not too worried. So I'm so excited. The only position that I really will worry about is the offensive line and the safety position. Safety position, we could just cut Whitehead, move on to somebody like Julian Love or Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. But hopefully, let's see, we got to pay him. But you know what? I don't care about money. I don't
think
care.
They're definitely cutting Whitehead now?
I think they should. They haven't restructured his contract, although it's not that much on the market. Obviously, it's just 1 year left, and I don't know how much, like $7 or $8 million. But you have 2 box safeties right now. You have Clark and you have Whitehead. So you need the deep coverage safety. Now, I saw a comment saying, safeties don't matter. What happened last year? They couldn't attack Sauce or Reed. They went after the linebackers. They went after the safeties. They went after LaMarcus Joyner. LaMarcus Joyner was way past his prime. Whitehead's a liability in coverage. So you have the box safety in Chuck Clark. He's a more efficient tackler. So you leave him in the box. Then you go to free agency and get your coverage safety. Or you draft one if you want.
Do you think it would be wrong, though, to keep both of them? I mean, you could use one as an extra linebacker.
You
can still bring in another free safety, a guy that's more.
No, I don't mind.
Just to have some depth and different packages.
I don't mind that. I just need somebody on the back end. Like it's just to me, like you got to add a safety no matter what. If you cut Whitehead, I'm proud. If you don't cut Whitehead, I don't care. And for center position, I want McGovern or Ben Jones personally. Yeah, he'll be a celebrity soon enough. He'll be a celebrity soon enough.
Oh shit! So, are you buying? What's your thoughts on season tickets, man? Are you tempted to buy them, or you're not going to get them?
I don't have that kind of money.
Come on, man!
Season ticket. I'll go to the home opener. I don't have the money for season tickets.
You live a lavish lifestyle, dude. You can afford them.
Yeah, look at all those hats.
I know.
Sell all the hats. You'll be good.
Listen, I asked Elmo, where could I send the hats? He still has not responded. It's not like I haven't offered them.
Sesame Street.
Wow.
Yeah, what place on Sesame Street though? I asked him on Twitter. I was like,
Sesame Place.
Oh, okay, totally.
So, thanks for calling it, man. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Let's get Rodgers.
Have a good one.
Later, man.
All right. So we got here. What's up, man?
Yo, what's going on?
How you
hear
been,
me all right?
dude?
I'll put this one in. How you guys doing, man?
Where the hell you been?
Where you been at, man?
Working, man. It's so hard to get on because there's constantly people walking around and everything and trying to get in. It's a pain in the ass, But listen, man, tomorrow is going to be the greatest day in Jets history. I guarantee it. It's going to be.
Jets history?
When? How?
That'll
Joe
be
Namath
when he
win the
wins
Super Bowl?
Well, that's going to be leading to it. Hello, Elmo. Elmo's been deading me for months. I have a bone to pick with Elmo, but
Let's
we'll get to that another.
No, let's get to that tonight.
Call him out. Call him out.
Well, no, I didn't want to come on here to promote my show or anything. But he used to call, like, after Tyson, after I had you on, he used to come on, and, like, Elmo started fighting with my co-host, and he just doesn't come on at all anymore. He doesn't respond to me, so I think Elmo hates me.
Wow.
Come on, Elmo. This should be a time of peace and love.
Right, yeah, we're all just Jets fans trying to get along.
We're gonna go to like psychedelic festivals now with Aaron Rodgers and get high and do shrooms.
That's right. But Tyrone, I have something to tell you too, my friend.
What's up?
Nothing bad.
Tell him.
This wish list, it's not a demand from Aaron Rodgers. I guarantee you, Woody Johnson said, who can we bring in to make you happy? Who can we bring in to make you comfortable? It's not like Aaron Rodgers just sat at home or in his little dark room and scribbled this on a notepad and said, give me this or I'm not coming here. My co-host, he hates you because you hate him. So
there's so much hate around here.
Yeah, I know. We're going to have to settle that. We'll settle that at a different time, though. You know, this is Let's Talk Jets. This is the best show on YouTube. I can't even compete.
You guys
yeah,
are crushing it, though. I'm seeing all your
right
content
now.
popping up lately.
I understand where you're coming from,
Yeah.
and I feel everybody's point. I just think it makes us look kind of weak as an organization. I feel like it shouldn't have been let out. No, listen, if you're going to make that kind of that shit shouldn't have been let out.
Who cares?
Yeah, it
Because
doesn't matter.
we look like
We look like
We do that to ourselves.
We look like we're getting Aaron Rodgers players he wants to play with.
Look like
How
the butt
stupid we
fumble
are.
team. We look like what we always been. The fucking Jets.
No. You know we always would have been the team that didn't get Aaron Rodgers and got stuck with fucking Jacoby Brissett. That would have been the same old Jets going out to California doing all this shit and it blowing up in our face. The fact that we got them shows we're different.
If this was the Dolphins, if this was the Patriots going after Aaron Rodgers, and then you start to see them bringing in all their talent, you don't think you'd be scared of saying, oh, shit, New England's going for it. Bill Belichick has a brain. He's bringing in everybody that makes Rodgers comfortable. Woody Johnson, for one time in his career, is doing something right. We can't be upset about it.
I don't have a problem going after what he wants. That's not my issue. It's my issue that is being put out there that doesn't look good. So at the end of the day, listen.
Look at how much negativity has been put out about us over the years. This is nothing to be negative. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Listen,
embarrassed
this is
about.
the whole point. We're going all in on 1 year because he's here for 1 year.
Maybe
okay?
two.
So,
We don't know that.
Fuck that two shit. Y'all know he's not gonna be here for 2 years.
How do we know that?
Stop the cap.
Why do you even
Stop
care
the
about
cap.
2024 though?
I'm not worrying about it. We're going all in this year.
Yeah.
It could be. I think it's 2 years.
Yo, listen.
I think it's more than 1 year. It's 2 years.
It's just 1 year, dude. He said,
How do you know? Why do you know that?
Because he told Brandon Marshall. That's how I know that.
Yeah, what's he says? Oh, because that's what he
told
told
him.
him.
In 1 year. That's what he said, right? That's what he said, right?
You think so?
That's what he said, right?
So that's the definitive. That's the definitive moment. So that
That's what
right
he
there
said.
tells. So that right there is saying it's 1 year.
You know
So what is he gonna say? So tomorrow McAfee's gonna say I'm here for 1 year.
Yo,
I guarantee you won't.
You know he gonna be here 1 year, Tyson. Stop the cap, man.
I'm not capping.
I think that was
After he wins,
part of it.
after he wins the Super Bowl, yeah, he might only be here 1 year.
No,
right?
so
why would
He
Lazard?
can
Why
quit
would
that
Lazard
day.
sign a 4-year contract if Aaron Rodgers gonna be here for 1 year?
Got him.
How you got me?
I don't think Rodgers is going to be here for 4 years.
It's not a 4-year deal.
If he's here at
So
least
you could get out after the 2 year.
Guaranteed
Yeah.
$22 million. It's a 2-year
2
deal.
years.
Stop the cap, man.
Yeah,
$10.5
exactly.
million
Guess what?
a year.
It's a 2-year deal. Guess
outta
what?
here, man.
Rodgers here 2 years.
He's not gonna
Exactly.
be
And if
here
for
man.
once a wide receiver free agent actually blooms, then maybe we could have him for the full 4 years. What's the problem with that? There's no negativity in it.
Listen, I would love for him to be here too. It's all I want. 2 years, all I want. We'll see.
I don't know, man.
We'll be having the same conversation next. Well, you know what?
I'll be happy to have it too.
If he wins the Super Bowl, he could quit that day. I wouldn't say shit. I could care less. Walk off the field, pop some shrooms. I'm gonna give me 2 because I'm gonna take 2 with you. And
I'm
we'll
ready to do shrooms and that. I celebrate. No, listen, I agree with you that we'll have this conversation next year. Am I gonna retire? Am I not gonna retire? The same old bullshit. We're all gonna be sitting watching McAfee, and he'll come back. 1 more year, my last run.
I hope.
What number is he wearing?
I have a prediction on that. It's not 12.
You think,
What number did he wear in college?
8.
8. We get rid of Elijah Moore and we get
He's
him
not
8.
wearing 12.
He'll go 8.
He's not
I
gonna wear
thought-
12.
Yo, I thought you said it was cool though. Like he wanted him to wear it.
No, Joe
I don't
Namath
think
said
he'll
he'd
do
give
it,
him his
though.
number, but I think Aaron Rodgers would defer to like NFL history and out of respect to Namath, he won't take it.
Yep.
For real.
That's my prediction. I just don't because they remember with Montana went to Kansas City, he wore like 19 or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, especially with what he was saying in the Marshall interview about respecting the players that make the organization. He's not going to wear 12.
He's not going to do that.
Yeah.
That's true.
So what would he wear?
19 is such an ugly number though. Like that was Flacco's number. I want to retire.
See,
19
if he wears 8 though, what happens to Elijah Moore?
Maybe he's
Give
involved
it
in
up.
trade.
Yo, listen, you have to give it up, big fella. What you mean? That's Rodgers,
You
baby.
got two
What you
choices.
mean? Hey, look.
You give him the numbers. See you later.
Hey, look. We just signed everybody he wanted. Yo, he wants 8. It's not even a question. Hey, Elijah, let me house you in the office for a minute.
Take Zach Wilson's too.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Hey,
I'm
Tyson.
your hero. Give me your number.
Hey, look. Hey, Tyson. Hey, Zach, let me show you how to make this shit look good, all right? Let me get that for a minute. Come on, Buffett.
I think he would look good in 5. He could take Mike White's 5.
That's fine.
I think he'd look fine in 5, right?
Hey,
That's not bad.
With that.
I wonder what he would wear. Though. That's crazy. Like, yo, I thought he'd take Joe Namath's number and just go with the 12, man.
He could take Zach's too if he wants.
Yeah, shit.
I think he's taking 5 to be honest. Tyson, what do you think?
Are you
willing to give
2
it up?
seconds ago? Where was primetime at? We just said this.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
My bad.
Oh man,
I'm still getting back.
I'll see you guys week 1. We're all wearing Rodgers jerseys.
Let's do it.
We're doing
Absolutely.
it, man.
You already know. We out there. Let's get it.
Have a good night, man. Thanks for calling in.
Take care, man.
Get back to work, man. Get back to work.
All right.
Oh.
Cruising right along here. Make sure to link, I guess, because I haven't done that in a little bit. Everyone wants to call in. So I guess prime time. This is going to be your official welcome back to Let's Talk Jets.
I know who it is.
What's up, man?
How are we doing? I'm glad to have you back.
Glad to be back. Why does it sound like you're underwater?
I don't know.
Your speaker's all fucked up, man.
Sorry about that. But man, I'm feeling good right now, and not just because my boys just threw a perfect game last night.
Who's that?
He's frozen, right?
No.
There you go, Puerto Rico.
Oh.
World Baseball Classic. They threw a perfect game against Israel.
I have not watched.
Well, hi, Elmo. Well,
he's a problem with you, apparently.
What's the problem, Elmo? You root for Israel or what? Well, yeah, no, I'm excited. The thing is, you
audio's terrible, right? Just
what?
Audio's awful. Your audio's awful, dude.
You sound like you're underwater.
Sounds like you're drowning.
Yeah, it does.
Go. I can't do it. I'm sure when he goes on fucking Jake Aspen, it's not like that.
No.
It's not like he's fucking. It's giving me a headache. Had to go.
Drowning is like it's being muffled or some shit.
Hey, can I just say, because I'm just real quick, I'm seeing a lot of stuff like people putting stuff out there that they knew the trade was done since Friday. I know there's receipts. I sent you guys the message Friday at 8:01 a.m. I just checked, just so we know.
Oh, we
Boomer Science been saying it's done too. They all been saying it.
Hey, listen, ain't nobody can ever question what the fuck you wanted. That's not even an option there, bro.
That's not some shit you hear anywhere else. So.
Nah, there's nobody. All the people. I said I wanted Aaron Rodgers first. Woo, woo, woo. Nah, I was damn sure Derek Carr was getting AR. So now, I mean, I'm not gonna hold you to cap on it at all.
I knew Carr wasn't happening.
I didn't.
What's up, Mr. Happy?
The voice of
I'm fine. How are you, Kevin?
Isn't this a conflict of interest?
Back,
isn't
Glad to be back.
Isn't Jet Turbulence on right now? Isn't there a conflict
I
right
don't
now?
know.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Woo! Yes,
That
sir. Yeah, I love that shirt on you, sir. Look good.
Thank you, man. Appreciate the support.
Tuesdays for LJTR.
LJTR or LTJ? Let's talk.
Whatever. Let's
just
what the hell we gotta do? Get spelling classes now?
Let's just talk radio. That's all.
It's like Tyrone with ATV.
All right. First of all, Tyrone. Hello, Elmo.
What's up?
Hello, Balls.
What's going on, man?
Tyrone, you need to relax.
I'm relaxed.
We don't look weak when the league itself has made it clear that the quarterback position is the most sacred position now for any team, that they do everything to protect the quarterback, do whatever is necessary to make sure that the quarterback is safe no matter what. Couldn't care less about the other 10 guys on the field. Then we know that the quarterback gets what they want. Simple as that.
Gotcha.
The league made that clear. The league made that clear years ago. The quarterback is going to be safe because the quarterback makes things happen, They want like baseball. They made the balls tighter to make more home runs. They want more scoring. That's what makes
you made balls tighter. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
But just real quick, the shirt that Afram is wearing was actually made by Ryan Barger right here. He made the design.
What's
so
up, big dog? Yeah,
Ryan made that shit. He did an awesome job with that.
Ryan texted me today. Tell you what, I said hello, man. Love y'all, man.
So, Afram, do you have an answer to the C.J. Mosley question about his contract?
Well, right now, if you cut him now, it's it's almost a $15 million cap hit.
Yeah.
However, if you cut him post 6-1, it's a $17 million savings.
Oh,
is that true?
Yeah, based on that, yeah. Right now we have 11.6 million a cap space available, but that doesn't include the Lazard signing because it's not official yet.
And what about
we don't know how that was how was how it was structured, how much they're going to give him this coming year.
And that includes the John Franklin Myers restructure?
Possibly, yeah. Well, that would be on there because that's
and Quincy's on there too.
Quincy would be a sign. I don't see that, but regardless, they got $99 million for next year.
Yeah, I think they figure out they can restructure Mosley, right? They've done it twice already, haven't they?
Yeah, well, either they spread it down the line, and also Dwayne Brown is right now. He's his is an interesting because if you cut him, he's a $6 million cap hit, but if you cut him post 1, he's a $9.7 million savings.
We need a left tackle though. That's the problem.
Yeah. So, but I'm just saying if they're bringing Barrett, the left tackle from
Bakhtiari.
Yeah, but with him is he hasn't played full season for full games. He's always hurt.
Yeah.
But what didn't they restructured his contract down to what though? It's a reasonable number though, isn't it?
Yeah, they might want to keep him. They need it for their quarterback too. They're not going to leave that guy, blindsided. Just, they're also probably a little bit of strapped. They need to keep some of their players as well. They're not just going to hand over everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I got a question with the cap. So can they just turn some of this money, like into a signing bonus, and just get it, basically?
From my understanding, you can turn it to signing bonus, but you also have to have that money in escrow, I believe.
Okay.
Yep.
So that money has to that comes.
Woody Johnson hasn't spent money in a decade. That cheap bastard. He can do it.
That was the whole issue with the Raiders. The Raiders would have to have had $60 million in escrow to get Rodgers for that signing bonus that he had. So
the cap strap. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's I mean, they could do anything. In 2025, it looks like they're $210 million, but that could be a lot of guys off the cap. It's how he structures this. At this point, how he structures everything.
So then, what do you do with Carl Lawson? Then with Carl Lawson,
you have to restructure him.
But I understand. But so what do you do? You say, you know what? You pay him what upfront money? Like you give him.
You could do that, yeah.
And then
you cut him. It's a $15 million cap saving. Who's going to give him $15 million if you cut him?
Damn.
Right, but I'm saying in order to keep him, say we want to keep you, and you want to give him like say $7 million this year, $7 million next year. Do you make it? How do you finagle that? Is it like a
Why would he agree to that?
Extend his, extend it over the period of time.
He wants to play with Aaron Rodgers prime time. That's why.
Yeah.
You add another year, and it'd be a void year, right? More or less. So
you break it down. There's many ways to do it. As long as you have money in the following years to cover that, it's gonna consume your cap money from the next year, the year after type of thing. But
what's the but? Hold on, we got a but here. I love the fellas, but
what's up, man? Just turbulent. What's going on, fam?
Love the fellas, but
yeah, what that mean?
Joe Cat.
That means
that's my man.
But hopefully tomorrow we get good news and we proceed with getting.
Are you coming to games now?
No.
Afram, I got a question for you.
Just to spite you.
So
I
I tuned in last week. I caught the end with your call after the Derek Carr signings. You were very upset at Woody Johnson for his interference, and I'm just curious if your tune has changed on that at all.
No, my tune was always Rodgers first, but the problem was we didn't know what he was going to do. And my fear was that if we keep waiting for him, not knowing what his decision was, we're going to lose out on a quarterback, and then we're screwed. So you
Are you
always
glad
have
they
the
waited?
plan B, and Carr was the plan B. Let's be honest. We were all waiting to see what he was doing. No, he's going on the retreat. We didn't know what was going on. So you go with the one that you know for sure.
Yeah.
Everyone would want to have Rodgers, but when you don't know what he's going to do, you can't just sit there and just
I was fine with it because look how it's working out. It was the risk that
it's
you had to
working
take.
out because he's made the decision.
Yep.
Okay.
You think he made the decision before Card signed?
We'll find out after that. We'll find when he signs. We'll find out all the truth about everything. Whether this deal was made ahead of time and he waited for the actual day. Who knows why it's going to be? If it is tomorrow, why it's going to be tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow is the first day of free agency.
Right.
So,
it's a legal free agency.
Yeah. So he said it's all about timing. Well, tomorrow he's going to announce it right before free agency. So teams could legally start signing players tomorrow. He can start recruiting.
Yeah.
Telling the world that, you know what? I'm here. Let's go.
Yeah. And this wish list, they also someone tweeted out that they said that it was something he would like to have these players. He never said I wanted these players, first of all. And we don't even know if he said that, let's be honest. But they only signed Lazard. I don't see, them, they could have signed they could have made a deal with Cobb. Cobb is not going to cost them that much.
Nope.
And,
what the funny thing is, you guys are so crazy. The Jets look so desperate. The Jets are fucking desperate. They were desperate to get Aaron Rodgers. Let's be honest. They're a quarterback away, and that was the best option available. They were desperate to get him. It's exactly. You're right.
They've struck out on how many?
Let me put it to this way. Whoever said that, when Mark Messier was gotten by the Rangers, they took almost half of the Edmonton Oilers team and brought him onto the Rangers.
Right.
Call it desperate, but at the end of that year, they were circling that rink with that cup, and no one gave a shit after that.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
If Aaron Rodgers wins the Super Bowl with the Jets, his career with the Packers will not even be remembered. He'll go down as a New York Jet. That's all people are going to remember him for. Winning a Super Bowl with the Jets. That's all he's going to be remembered for.
That's the greatest accomplishment in football ever.
That's all they want.
It's been 50
But
years.
see, it's like the thing is, like, call me desperate, but also call me tomorrow when the Jets get fucking Aaron Rodgers on fucking dance around the goddamn street because like we're relevant. Like this move makes the Jets relevant. You're legitimate, can compete this year with the best teams and have a chance. We haven't had a chance in forever. We had to buy into fucking Ryan Fitzpatrick. I mean, Jesus. Yeah. I'm enjoying all this shit. I don't care.
I just like that the fact they're trying to keep the defense as in whole as of last year. Maybe tweak it a little bit with a couple of positions, but they're trying.
Is that true though? Because if they lose, Rankins is a big piece.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're not losing a bunch of guys. They kept Quincy. We'll see what happens with Quan. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. Let's wait and see because Rankins didn't sign with anyone yet, right?
Supposedly, there's like a bidding war for him. Apparently.
Yeah, it's all speculation at this point. That's all. We only go by what we hear. That's what social media.
That's what I heard. That's what I'm telling you.
That's all. But we don't know until it happens. We won't know. That's all. So you can't go crazy until it happens.
Wait a minute. If we don't go crazy, you call us boring. If we go crazy, you tell us to calm down. Make up your mind, Afram.
Who calls you boring?
It's the shit we got to deal with around here.
Listen, it's tomorrow. Once that happens, I think a lot of people are going to be calming down. Now they'll focus on something else. They'll focus on how to make the team better for Rodgers. I guarantee.
So you want Beckham?
No, not at $20 million.
All right. So what price do you want him at?
You don't want to answer that. You don't want me to answer
if it's $20 million, but it's a $10 million hit this year, do you care?
I'll give him 5 with incentives.
5.
That's right. 5 with incentives. 5. You got 2 ACLs on the same leg. You haven't proven,
Everyone's saying he looks explosive in all his workouts right now.
Everyone could look explosive. Zach Wilson looked explosive on the combine also.
So did Sauce Gardner. So did Garrett Wilson. Why are we going to be so negative around here all the time, Afram? Come on, man.
The problem is you haven't had enough sleep, and it's now projecting. It's projecting. You're attacking everybody. You haven't had enough hours of sleep since.
No, because now all of a sudden Beckham Jr. all of a sudden sucks now. He's
I didn't say he sucks. I say he sucks, but I'm just saying you can't
He's
give
a
guys
freak athlete.
that old and
Not that old.
Yeah, he's in 30, I think 30, 31, but he's that
For a
injury.
receiver, that's not that old.
That injury's hard.
Yeah, two of them in the same leg. That's
The same leg.
He's a
a
beast.
lot.
He's not gonna be your number one. Why not?
And the role player, just like he was with the Rams.
Yeah, but then he got hurt.
After winning
in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but he didn't finish the whole game, did he?
You got to help
Caught
get him there.
Caught a touchdown in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll settle for that.
What did they pay him?
I don't even know.
I don't know that.
It was low. It was low. Like a couple million, 2 million, 3 million, something like that. It wasn't much. I'm telling you, it wasn't much. And I don't blame him. It's what it is. I mean,
Jets tax. I'll pay it.
Yep, me too. I'm
20
in.
million?
Let's do this.
20
million?
Sure, why not?
20 million?
I don't care.
What would you get? Would you spend the 20 million on Hopkins?
He's
or
not getting
on,
20 million.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you had to spend the 20 million, would you spend it on Hopkins or would you spend it on OBJ?
Probably Hopkins, but and again, this is going to sound wrong for Tyrone, but I mean, if Aaron Rodgers wants Odell because he's got some kind of comfort level with him, or they've got some kind of chemistry.
Played. He just, I think he says, who put that out?
They want to play together. I don't know why, but
they never played together. Are they friends? If someone threw that in there.
I'm with Javed though. If you're spending 20 million, get the safety.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, absolutely.
Because he can be he's a piece you can keep for several years.
Yep. He's damn sure worth it, man. He's a straight monster.
And then you could draft, then you could draft a younger receiver.
Yo, that's what Dick Mango said today. He said, yo, go ahead and get Jordy Nelson too, man. Go ahead, bring Jordy Nelson.
It's not even so much about wanting Odell. I want whatever Aaron Rodgers is going to want to feel comfortable here. If he wants Odell,
man.
Whoever he wants to be comfortable, I can give it to him. I don't care.
When you hear him talk, I don't think he's that type of guy that's gonna as a demanding guy. I think he's a smart guy. He's a very smart guy. I don't think he's going to be where he's going to come decide me this.
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, I think he
openly criticized the Packers organization how many times?
Yeah, well
that's after 16 years.
Maybe they made promises to him that they didn't keep.
What marriage doesn't have fights after 15, 16
But I'm
years?
saying he kept insisting on getting me talent, and they didn't. Okay,
maybe the talent he wanted wasn't very good.
Hey, listen, he didn't get over them drafting a quarterback, dude. He has never got over that shit. He been pissed off since then. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, he was still prime, and they decided that instead of getting a wide receiver and getting him more offensive talent, they went for a quarterback, which signals, they figured he was on his decline, and he proved them wrong. So,
absolutely,
yeah. Let's listen. Moving forward, tomorrow's a big day. Hopefully, he says he's coming to the Jets, and then
if he retires, we riot.
Can you imagine?
Over.
Guys, you're shut down at that point.
It's just we
You're shut down at that point.
Delete this stream.
Yep, one Jets drives, they go right to shit. Florham Park's gonna be underwater.
New York Jets welcomes Jacoby Brissett. That's what's going on.
They couldn't even
nightmare.
They couldn't even pivot. If he comes out tomorrow and says, I thought about it in my sleep last night. I did some shrooms. I don't want to play
an
anymore.
Anthony Barr. Oh.
I decided I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna retire.
As far as veteran quarterbacks,
I started getting sick.
who do you get out there? Because you saw what's his name signed with the Panthers, Dalton.
Yep.
I think he got like $5 million.
Minshew mania, man.
Yeah, he got $10 million for 2 years, with $8 million guaranteed.
Yep.
So you're looking at your backup is at least $5 million.
Who's left?
Oh yeah, we got this too, real quick. They both told me this too.
What's that?
Ryan and Matt both want you on their show, dude. So,
oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm down. Absolutely.
So they both told that. They keep saying that, but they said you're like Tyrone, like you don't answer messages and shit. And I'm like, I know.
I don't think I ever got a message.
I'm used to that shit,
I don't think they ever messaged me. I'll double
check.
Last few weeks, I barely checked any messages.
Who's out there that's going to take that kind of money?
Minshew.
I think Minshew's going to want. You know, Minshew will take that if there's nobody else. Bring him in.
Bring Matt Flynn back out of the mothballs.
Or Jacoby Brissett as a backup.
Stop it with the Jacoby Brissett shit.
As a backup.
I don't want him anywhere near the team. Get him out of here. Why about Mariota? I'll do Mariota. Be fun watching him run around.
Is he a free agent still?
Yeah,
he got cut.
Yeah, he got cut.
He got cut.
I definitely want to back up in between Rodgers and Wilson. I don't want Zach
absolutely.
nowhere in the field this year.
Yeah, I won't touch
No, that's a good.
Bridgewater, Teddy Bridgewater.
I like
Nah,
Teddy Bridgewater.
They said Teddy's going to go to. What did they say Teddy was going to go to today, bro?
Take your time.
Oh, that team.
It's a live show.
Oh.
Thank
Yeah,
you, man.
where they say Teddy's with a young quarterback, man. Somebody drafted a young quarterback, and Teddy was going to be there to beat the bridge. So nah, Teddy's going to be gone.
But I like to see them. I like to see them
Kept
grab
Teddy when we had him.
the running back Williams.
Jamal Williams.
Yeah, because I hear he's a good locker room guy too. He's, Yeah.
He's like a team leader, man. For the Lions.
He had 17 touchdowns last year, right?
Beast in the red zone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sign me up. Good power back like that.
If you can swing it, get whatever you can at this point.
Spend, Afram.
Spend, or let's see what the contracts say. They could be getting out of these. Everyone's saying, who knows? After 2 years, are they out of the Lazard contract? He keeps working things. He doesn't keep guys that long.
Leonard Fournette.
No.
He's a beast. He's a big boy too, man.
Is he a free agent, or is he still with the?
He's done with the Bucks. He's out of there.
Yeah, he's free agent. Yeah.
That's interesting.
He may go back.
Interesting. Well, Afram, good to see you happy and positive. Good to see you back arguing with Prime Time. That's always the highlight.
Never argue with Prime. You're the one who wants to start trouble.
Yeah, he's always instigating shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's his first day back. Leave him alone.
See?
We haven't bothered him at all.
You attacked him.
Yeah.
You attacked him.
I attacked him. I never
actually, in fairness, I came on and I attacked everybody. So
That's
exactly.
I'll own that.
It's all right. It's all right.
Had a lot of stuff built up over the last few weeks.
Plus, you turned out. You stuck to your guns and turned out the way you wanted it. So
exactly.
Absolutely.
This is what the team needed. So I'm happy.
We'll see what happens tomorrow. Let's see once he signs. Let's see how many people they actually continue to sign or they restructure. They have to be also they have to be cap friendly tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Yep. Tomorrow's the start of the new league year, so you have to be.
Yeah, that'll be cap. And then at that point, then they can start doing other things and reconstruction. And then it's just before the season starts. I'm not the goat, maybe because
you're not really
a lot of things, but
no, tonight you're not because your salary cap information was kind of fugazi. It wasn't really what we wanted. So
hey, take it or leave it. You could tune on another channel. I don't care.
Tyson's favorite word, buddy.
That's right. When you start answering questions with questions, not a good sign.
There you go.
Have a good night,
good
man.
to see you again, man.
You too, man. Good talking.
Be well.
Thank you. Have a
Later,
good night.
dude. All right. We will go to our good friend. He almost started his shit last night. He's back 2 nights in a row.
Whoa.
I told you I'd be back. Started what shit?
He started to go down his DK Metcalf shit, his Kittle stuff, but then we went back to like
I didn't bring it up.
Is Aaron Rodgers a system quarterback?
Oh wow. No.
Waiting for that.
I'd never say those words. You would never get me to say that.
Just checking.
There's no way.
Don't read the comments. Just talk, bro.
You get so distracted so quick.
Hey, listen, we had the same conversation when he got there yesterday. When he got done yesterday. Yo, Java comes in, he starts off, comments go, he straight stops.
Come on, man.
Just think about the NIT tournament.
Man, I'm not bothering watching that.
Why not?
What am I gonna watch us blow leads to colleges I've never even heard of? Pass.
Come on, man.
Pass.
You gotta support your squad.
You got your bracket. You get your bracket finished already?
No. When does the tournament start?
You know when the tournament starts?
We're not even in it. Hi, Elmo. How you doing?
Why do you hate him?
I don't know when that came from. I said hi to him yesterday, didn't I?
I'm starting to wonder if it's really Elmo. It seems
It's
like a lot of people have
reoccurring
beef
theme
with
now.
Elmo.
Everybody hates him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's him.
Yeah, I sat here on purpose.
No!
It was a brick wall last night.
Yeah, they called for that last night, buddy. Yo, already.
The chat does not miss, man.
No, dude, not at all.
Oh, yeah, we got a question for you. I have 2 coins that add up to 15 cents. One isn't a nickel. What are they?
A nickel and a dime. You said one isn't a nickel, so the other one's a dime, one's a nickel.
We got to save that one for somebody else.
He almost got me. I'm not gonna lie. I saw it a bit early. It didn't take me long to work through it though.
Hey, listen, hey John, I got a question.
Yep.
We have a 3-pound bag of feathers and a 3-pound bag of corn. Which one weigh more?
It's the same. Though. You're not gonna get me the one.
No.
All right, John. The plane crashes on the border of the United States and Canada. Where do you bury the survivors?
Damn, that's morbid as shit.
Damn, bro, what the fuck?
Wouldn't the families just decide? What am I?
Seriously?
I don't even know.
Where do you bury the survivors?
Oh, the survive. Oh, I didn't
Come
hear.
on, dude.
Oh, you got me.
You got all 3.
I didn't hear the. I just.
Hey, you just heard it. You just heard the bad part, bro. Shit just stopped. Like, what the?
I didn't even hear that part. I heard where you bury. I was like,
that's an old one too.
I get the greatest one of all was Tyson and Steve, bro. That shit was
dying, man.
That shit was legendary, bro. That should have really been on TikTok.
I was choking on my tears. So Javin, you ready? So your thoughts on the wish list, man?
At first I was like a bit about it, but I mean, because personally, I have like this morbid fear that he's gonna show up on Pat and just be like, yeah, I'm retiring, I can't do it. Oh. I'm like, imagine we sign these guys and then Rodgers just like, yep, I got him a payday and then I'm done. And like I was saying, like Alan Lazard, even though Alan Lazard's a good player and he'd be fine for us anyway, he'd become the most hated Jet just because everyone assigned him. We thought we got Rodgers and Rodgers would be like, nah, I can't do it. And then he'd be, but on the list, I'm fine with it. Diana said, it's not like we need to get every single player. It's just a list of players he would like. So with that, I'm cool with it. I think Cobb is basically more likely to be closer to a receiver's coach than he is to be an actual like receiving weapon.
Yep.
And if we were finding space to have like no offense to them, but Vincent and Jeff Smith active and stuff, I what's the difference really? Randall Cobb, at least he's like a veteran presence.
I like Jeff Smith for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't dislike him, but I just
he just did his farewell letter. You see that?
Yeah, I know.
It was nice. I liked it. And then
cool.
we also just lost our wide receivers coach to was it gambling?
Yeah. So
we got the new guy from Denver. So Randall Cobb's gonna help with that. Yeah. So I think I don't have a problem with the moves. Mercedes Lewis can block. Our tight ends.
Damn, Jose.
You won the fantasy football league?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's only because
Who was your quarterback?
Who was my quarterback? I had Lamar Jackson until he fucked it up for me.
Who'd you pivot to?
Shit, I don't even know. I can't remember. The quarterback wasn't what was important to me. It was my running backs,
Who'd you have for running back?
I had Brees. I had CMC. Brees went down. And then
Brees went down. We didn't know that.
I had Miles Sanders as well, and then wide receivers. I had. Oh Jesus Christ! My memory is so bad.
Where did Sanders go? Then he go somewhere else. He left the Eagles, didn't he?
He's a free agent. He hasn't signed yet.
Oh.
Yeah. They sound Penny today too, which I thought was really weird. Why didn't they just pay Sanders, bro? Like, kid's a monster, dude.
That's what I would have done, but I think Penny probably maybe asking for less.
Yeah.
Penny's not good though. Like, you know what I mean? He hasn't been in Seattle.
He is good. Jesus is always hurt. Like statistically, he had that stat last year that popped up. He's like, when he has like 15 or more touches or whatever, he always gets like I can't remember, was it maybe 18 touches? It was like he always gets like 100 yards. And
how do you know that?
I saw it on Twitter. But he's always injured. So I mean that's the problem. Yeah. If I was them, I would have just tried to trade for Eckler instead of trying to sign Penny. But
so do you think at 1:00 tomorrow, Aaron Rodgers is going to announce that he's going to be a member of the Jets, or he's going to drag it out even longer?
I hope so, but I saw do you see the clip of Wingo talking about it on Ari Meyrov's show. He was saying
he
that
doubled down, right?
Yeah, Wingo was saying that, you know, it's been done basically in principle since like last Friday, but he said Rodgers isn't what's holding it up. That's what he said. He said and then he said, don't Jets fans, don't be surprised if this doesn't get resolved until like the end of the week for whatever the reason is. I don't know what it is. He said he acted like he couldn't say. I don't know. I mean, I've never really trusted Trey Wingo too much, but he seems to be in the know with this one. So,
well, isn't it? It has to do with the Friday, the 17th. It's the bonus money.
The bonus money, yeah.
That's what would make it drag into Friday. It's that guaranteed money clicks in on Friday or some shit like that. The $58 million.
Could that mean the Jets are giving up a better draft pick so that the Packers take on more money?
Could be. Yep.
Could be, yeah. Could be that first round pick. I hope not.
No way they get 13.
It's all about the bonus money. For
I want them to
Friday.
eat that whole contract. If they're giving up 13, they could take that whole contract. Because I mean, I feel like that pick is way too high to eat on. To also have to pay $60 million for him, like that's
a lot. Yeah, you ain't. That's a lot.
So what else you got, man? You haven't argued at prime time in a while, so
yeah.
I haven't seen prime time in a while. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I'm hanging in, man.
All right, that's good to hear, man. I promise I'll be around more often, guys.
How's school going? How's school going?
I mean, we didn't miss you that much.
Well, I missed you.
You know what happens, Prime Time? You know what happens?
If
if we keep telling him how much we miss him, he'll have his own YouTube channel in 2 weeks. So, I mean,
yeah. I mean, I was planning on a little show. You know, we was gonna stream, but with Mondays, and Tuesdays.
He's one of the very few originals that still hasn't started his own channel.
You know, just I don't know. She's probably working, I think.
How did she do in the league?
She didn't win. So
did she make the playoffs?
I don't think so.
Wow.
Damn. It don't matter how she did. She didn't win.
To hire Jake Klein. He has free time now.
Wait, what were you talking about before that?
I don't even know.
The comments just
OBJ Beckham.
OBJ. I think I agree with Afram. I just wouldn't pay him, not yet. You know, coming off of that second injury, you know, I would
not yet or at all.
Well, I mean, I think you give him a 1 year. You say you throw out a bunch of incentives. You give him team win incentives like the Rams did. I'll even give him player incentives for if he hits a certain amount of catches, hits a certain amount of games played, just being healthy, freaking yards, touchdowns. Like, it's basically like AB contract in Tampa, where you know you play and you survive the season and you get paid. Otherwise, I can't do it because you know you just really can't. I can't trust someone who's had 2 ACLs to just
not trust Carl Lawson.
I mean, if there were better options out there, Carl Lawson might have to be looking over his shoulder, you know, because I can see Joe Douglas coming for him.
Isn't Carl Lawson on 3?
It was Achilles, but he has
one was an Achilles. I think.
Yeah.
Three major injuries. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Carl Lawson, he's lucky that D-Ad market there's nothing really out there because my man, his contract is looking real tasty for a cap cut. But he's gonna have to restructure. I think.
Absolutely.
Well, it's good talking to you for a second day in a row, man. We appreciate you blessing us with your valuable time.
Don't say it like that. I don't say it like that.
Why? I was being nice to you.
I mean, you say that makes me sound like the asshole. I mean, there's no assholes here.
What? I was being nice to you.
Blessing us with your precious time, like you guys are good enough for me.
No, you're a busy man. You're studying and working and doing stuff. I mean, we appreciate you.
Graced us with your presence, man. Appreciate it.
I know. Try to be nice to you.
And his podcast will be coming out real soon.
Yep, him and Afro.
On Wednesdays.
Have a good night, man.
Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Later, man.
Have a good night, man.
All right, have a good one, man. Yeah.
I waited prime time. I waited on Sunday, lost 10 pounds, make a total of 149 pounds.
Good for you, man. That's awesome, dude.
Man.
Shit, man.
Well done, Armin.
Wow,
that's
man.
awesome.
Job well done, man.
That
is awesome, dude.
Damn.
Not even a full year. Good for you, man.
That's fucking incredible, dude.
Hell yeah, 150?
Shit.
That's real.
Can't wait for tailgates. I can't wait. Dude, I tell you right now, MetLife Stadium is going to be complete chaos with this guy, Rodgers, Jet fans believing. Be next level
And-
drunken rowdiness.
And prime time on the grill with them onions, some
go.
steaks. Yes, sir, big fella.
I haven't. I think I watched that one game where the stadium was packed. It was.
I watched the one game where Anthony Beck had that big comeback the first week, and I haven't watched it since.
I haven't watched since then. Yeah.
I watch highlights. I haven't really watched the whole game. I can't say I did.
What will you guys do to make the Super Bowl?
Be there and cry.
I wouldn't know what to do myself. Making the playoffs,
I
I'll
probably
cry.
wouldn't remember like the next 3 days afterwards.
I would cry. Yeah, man. Just for Super Bowl, bro.
Oh, look who we have in the look at this guy. This guy, Mr. WWE,
No.
WWF,
Oh!
WW. Are you doing like streams of TV shows now?
Yeah, reactions and reviews.
What?
The grind doesn't stop.
Bro, every time I
The
see you on
Rock
Twitter, it's
has
always some new
come
shit.
back.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of work. That's why I haven't been around much, but thank you for having me on.
So wait, so what do you do to TV shows? You watch them and you watch them and react to them, or you wait till they're over?
I react to them, I record it, reactions, and then I review them after.
Damn, dude.
So it's like new live shows that you're watching that you're doing that
Yeah.
with, or like old.
I'll go back and watch some old stuff too. Hello, Elmo.
Hey, your wrestling stuff is amazing, bro.
Thanks, man.
Like, I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I'm like,
What's
what's
the scoop for WrestleMania this year? Any big names coming back or anything?
Who can? No, not really. This is about the main talent. The Rock has to make all his appearances at the Grammys and the Oscars, and not gonna wrestle this year. Not gonna wrestle this year in Hollywood.
No, I won't.
But Rey Mysterio is going into the Hall of Fame.
Nice.
Remember him?
I liked him growing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love Rey Mysterio, man.
Roman or Cody? Who's gonna win?
619, right?
I think it's gonna be Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
Gonna win it for his dad, the American Dream, Dusty.
I'm impressed, dude. Like, cause I watch your stuff. I'm like, God damn, you're always streaming and doing something. Like, you're tweeting shit, doing stuff. Like, when do you sleep?
I'll tell you what, I'm not sleeping tonight. Not tonight. I feel like Christmas Eve, guys. Feels like Christmas Eve.
So you mean to tell me the wish list does not turn you off like Tyrone?
Listen, Tyrone was getting a lot of flack in the chat. Tyrone's entitled to his opinion. Leave him alone, guys. Shut up. But yeah, the wish list, I don't care about it. Whatever Aaron wants. That should be the mantra for this season. Whatever Aaron wants. We don't look weak. We look like Super Bowl contenders. Is what we look like. If Aaron Rodgers wants the Jet logo to be green and yellow, whatever makes him more comfortable.
I'll wear a cheese head every game. I don't give a shit.
Cheese
Whatever
head.
he wants.
If he
I'll do a
wants
darkness retreat. I don't give a shit.
Yes. If he wants to take over this YouTube channel and call
Get
it
out of it.
Let's talk psychedelics, whatever.
Dude.
Absolutely.
I'll go to his psychedelic conference, dude. I'll go all 3 days. I don't give a shit.
You could have Tyrone's hoodie.
Yo, listen. hey, and I'm popping shrooms all the way in that motherfucker too. Absolutely.
Oh shit.
What was your guys' confidence level before the Lazard signing and then after, like a percentage?
What, that he's coming here?
Yeah.
I knew Friday morning it was happening.
Oh, you like Trey Wingo?
I've been confident since then.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I think I've been pretty confident too. It's just it wasn't you read between the lines with AJ Hawk. You know he wants to play. You know, it's just he's too much left in the tank. He definitely wants to play. Mark Murphy basically said they don't want him back. The Jets were the only option left. There was nowhere else to go. So he's not going to retire. He's got nowhere else to go. He's definitely coming here. You know, and the Jets are desperate as shit. So they're gonna cave into all his demands.
I don't think it makes us look weak. I mean,
I don't think so. I think, dude, we would be weak if he turned us down.
Yeah.
We usually lose these opportunities. We usually get shot down. We get blown off by these opportunities. It never happens for us ever.
If he goes on Pat McAfee tomorrow and doesn't give like any hint whatsoever that he's going to the Jets, if he says nothing about it, how are you going to feel? If he just says, "Oh, well, we're just going to have to see how this plays out."
Yep.
It's like that.
And that's the shit he would do. Hey, bro, they'll go crazy with that, bro. And listen, if Aaron Rodgers plays, listen, the one thing he don't want to do is see just Twitter on his ass. He don't want that kind of smoke. They not playing with you, bro.
I would assume if that happens, there's probably like some kind of legal reasons why he can't say that like things are done. But
why even go on there?
It's happening.
Yep.
I don't
listen,
know.
prime time.
It's a day of free agency, man. He's
gonna announce it tomorrow.
He's gonna announce he's done.
I hope he does because I want this soccer to be over and I want our GM to go grab some more.
I want a party.
Oh, I mean, listen, he gets the best chance to win. He's
Dude,
definitely
but
the
like
man.
the Jets have a quarterback, like a legitimate, like top level quarterback. We haven't had that in forever.
He's the best quarterback in franchise history. I'll tell you that.
I love how Adam Schefter was on ESPN. He said this could drag all the way through the week, and then the next thing you know, you hear about the Rodgers is going to be on Pat McAfee.
Hey, listen,
Schefter's
yo,
getting dragged, man.
Yo, listen, they look so lost on live TV, man. They just look at this scrambling. They don't know what to do. He's trolling the shit out of them, man.
Why he's so petty? Why? Where does this pettiness come from?
Because they always got comments on him and what he's thinking and what he's feeling. I think he's just tired of this shit. He's
gonna love the New York media then. He's gonna love the New York media.
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
not gonna
Like,
care about the media.
He's not gonna. He's gonna own them because like Samir's gonna try to pull his bullshit. He's gonna own them, dude. He's gonna own. He's not gonna tolerate none of their nonsense. And what the Jets will do, the Jets will start limiting access and making it shorter. The Jets will play all kinds of games with the media. They ain't gonna tolerate none of that nonsense.
They'll try to make stories out of shit, but it's not gonna affect the locker room or him at all.
All the interviews will be the ones that he want to do. I guarantee you that. There will be nothing.
Or he won't say much, then he'll go on McAfee and talk about it. Like he just.
Another thing I wanted to bring up to you guys: did you guys, by any chance, listen to the Salah interview with Joe Beningo?
Nope.
Nah, I wasn't.
I thought Joe was pretty fair with him. The biggest takeaway I got from that was Joe asked him about how you don't berate the players on the field.
That was the part I saw. I saw that
in the
clip.
press conferences. And he was made it sort of adamant that it does happen behind closed doors.
That's been the thing about him. He says in public he never does anything. He'll never do anything in front of the media, but he does everything in the locker room. So that's what.
Especially with the CJ Mosley jumping over the line player. Remember that one?
Yep.
Oh. I'd have dug in that ass, bro. That cost that game, man. That's the cost of that game. Oh.
But guys, it's good to talk to you again, Tyrone. Primetime, glad to have you back. And
congratulations on all your success, man.
Yo, man,
thanks,
keep
man.
Doing what you're doing, man. Yo, give us all your information while you're on here too, bro. Because like I said, man, you're doing everything, man.
Check out my YouTube. It's for Romeo Anthony. Check me out on True Heel Heat Wrestling and True Heel Heat Sports. That's true with a TRU. And one last thing, Tyson, thank you for that run. That was pretty inspiring. And I'm a veteran, so all that awareness and money you raise, appreciate that, man.
Thank you, man. Yeah, thank you for tweeting that out to me. I definitely appreciate it, dude. That's awesome. That was my pleasure, man. I learned a lot, man. I learned a lot about PTSD that I didn't know. I learned a lot. Now I'm gonna be even more active now that I found out more information. So it's definitely, man. Anytime. So
have a good night, y'all. Let's go Jets.
You too, man.
Bro. You have a good one, bro.
All right. We made it through almost 2 hours, but we have our cleanup hitter who's been dying to talk to Primetime.
Oh my goodness.
He's been trying to talk shit to me and Tyrone. We weren't having it. Like we just know. Wait till Kevin comes back. We're not dealing with this nonsense.
Oh yes, sir.
He's talking all kinds of shit last night. So
yeah.
What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
My God. I missed that. PT.
Missed you, man.
Welcome back. I never thought I would say these words, but I have. Missed you. Glad you're back.
Glad to be back, man.
We'll give it a week. You won't miss him anymore.
Nah.
Fuck this guy.
Still owe you a rap battle, by the way.
Do you like NF's new song? I don't like it, man.
I haven't heard it today. I've been busy making videos. So.
Oh shit! You know what, dude? My bad too. You tweeted me. I didn't get to that. I gotta check it out. You did. I completely apologize about that.
No problem.
Because Tyrone won't watch it or look at it, so I'll make sure I take care of it.
No problem.
Dietary?
Well, let's talk about this. While I don't like Aaron Rodgers as a person, and I think he's an overrated quarterback.
Overrated?
I am happy for the 3 of you.
It's coming.
And I am happy because my brother-in-law is a Packers fan, and now I get to see him cry tomorrow.
There's a lot of Packer fans that are glad he's leaving, man. To be honest with you, they're ready. They're embracing the Jordan Love experience.
Yes, but my brother-in-law is not one.
And you're happy because Aaron Rodgers is out of the NFC, so you're happy there too.
Oh, I could. Yeah, that's true, but after the Wave played this season, that was before the quote-unquote broken thumb.
Damn. What are you hating on him for? Come on, man.
Happy for the Jets fans, but honestly, this feels like. I'm sorry about that.
You don't know about it.
This feels like a freaking 15-year challenge. Bring in another Packer quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers, man. Come on, dude. Killing our vibes. Let's enjoy this for a year, 2 years, whatever it is. Let's just enjoy it.
I just keep it 100%.
Yeah, we're not calling Gino a one-hit wonder, are we? We're not trying to rain on your parade.
Pissing in our Cheerios.
I know.
Keep it in 100, Jose. Keep it in 100.
Yeah. We're not gonna say Gino got the big payday. He may fall off now. We're not saying that.
I said it. I said it in my own video.
But yes, I gotta start watching your videos. I gotta give you some critiques. See what the hell you're doing over there.
Can I just say this?
No. Yeah.
Yes, it's back again. PT's back.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
Love you, brother. Glad you're back.
Have a good night, man.
I love you, bro.
Hopefully, this shit gets done
I hope so too.
tomorrow. That way
Yes, sir.
we can all move on with our lives.
I know. You ain't kidding.
You ain't lying, bro.
Have a great night, man.
Everything. Have a good
Let me
one.
also, I am doing what Romeo is doing at his channel, but I am only doing I don't want show via that.
You doing reactions too?
You guys competing for viewers?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna start reacting to you guys reacting to reacting.
And then I'll react to Tyson's
Well,
reactions with your reactions.
I'm doing really.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna react to your recap to the reaction.
All right. So look out for that. Love you guys, and hopefully you guys have something to be happy about tomorrow.
I'm sure.
Absolutely.
We'll be celebrating tomorrow.
Have a good night, man.
You too. Love you.
Love you, man.
Love you, man.
All right, we made it. 2-hour show.
Prime time back, baby.
Good to be back.
So now the question
we
is,
streaming tomorrow. That's
we
the
have
question.
to.
Yeah, right.
We have to stream tomorrow. I can't
Tomorrow,
do it till
tomorrow's
like
a party.
8:30.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
We got to stream tomorrow. We
Yeah.
got to just recap all this bullshit.
Tomorrow should be shotguns and
if
just
he
all
doesn't
sorts
do,
of
if he says,
craziness.
if it doesn't go well, I will join this stream absolutely annihilated. I'll be slurring my words and
I think one way or another we're gonna be annihilated tomorrow.
bloodshot eyes, slurring my words. Can you imagine that he either retires or is completely non-committal? Forget it. I'll be hammered up my ass.
Oh man, it's gonna be one.
It could
So
it
thank
could
you
be
guys
until
for joining
Friday. You
us.
never know.
But we got it. So we'll make a deal. If he announces that he's gonna be a Jet tomorrow, we got to stream tomorrow night.
Works for me.
If he doesn't commit, we ride. I'm 100.
Right.
I'm down for
Awesome,
riding.
right?
I work 40 minutes from Florham Park. I could be there in a heartbeat.
I jogged there on Saturday, so I'll meet you there.
Thank you guys for joining us. We will talk to you guys either tomorrow or whenever this guy decides to become a Jet.
Have a good
Later.
night. Just up.
Hit the wrong button.